And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Monday, April 20. Yeah, I know it's 420, but I don't do that. So, hope everyone's doing good and staying safe and healthy and all that good stuff. We are back with Return to the Path To Carcosa. I know that last stream I kept saying it was just the Path To Carcosa, but we are playing the Return version because there's some extra goodies in there. So Matt will have something new to look forward to as well. We are on Scenario 2, Episode 2 of our 8-part campaign. What's going on, Matt?
Not much, man. Just living day to day. Looking forward to this, though. So
nice. I've been thinking about this return. Speaking of the return, I've been thinking about this all week. Matt will let you guys know that I was texting him about every other day. As I was considering building my deck for this for this scenario, it just because I'm such a noob to this game, I kept like thinking about things and then just sort of texting Matt and being like, what do you think about this, man? Is this good? And Matt, being a nice guy, was like, yeah, man, that's all right.
No, there's some good stuff. And the main thing is I didn't want to like give too many opinions because like I have certain things that I just tend to lean towards because I've known that it's worked for me.
Yeah.
But it's like nice to see people like branch out and try new things. So I didn't want to steer too hard, you know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You did steer me away from something I was considering, but I was also considering like 2 or 3 other options, and so Matt was like, how about you just go down this road? And I was like, okay, good. which is exactly what I needed as a new player, because when you read some of these cards, man, some of them, like, without playing with them and just being sort of seeing the gamut of the possibilities in which you can upgrade your cards and what's available, it's a little overwhelming in the beginning. And you start to read all these ones that are like, especially like at like the higher level, and you're just like, I want all of these. How am I going to get all of these in the deck? And then, but you have to come back and be like, listen, my deck is only 30 something cards. What is this deck really trying to do? What am I exactly trying to do, you know, in my own deck and all that kind of stuff? And then it sort of became like this process of elimination in my brain about which pathway was the best way forward, like, because there is a million ways you can go with it. So that's how I spend a lot of my free time this week. Didn't play a whole lot of other games. Oh crap, I didn't. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do something really fast here, in a second. But basically, was just playing Pokemon Go, thinking about this game. I played a little Keyforge on the side, and I think that's basically all the games that I played. What have you been up to, Matt? Have you been playing anything new, anything crazy?
Yeah. So I've been dabbling in the team fight tactics game, just like the League of Legends, auto chess. I got Dylan to do that with me, so we've been enjoying that. It's kind of like a mindless thing, but it's a little too easy to click that next game button. So. Yeah. Given everything else that's going on and given how distracting it is, I have to admit it's such a good distraction that I've let it distract me too much.
Nice.
So that's even more hours of sleep than I'd like. But then I was actually I laid down to take a nap today after my like 4 hours of sleep last night, and ended up picking up Final Fantasy VII and playing through like the 3rd chapter of that, the remake. So those are the things I guess I've been doing that's a little different this week.
Oh yeah, it sounds like you've been busy, dude.
Yeah. Just keeping busy at home with the myriad of game options, I guess, while being within the house.
Nice. Well, speaking of new games, I forgot to prepare this. I'm going to go to this screen really quick, guys, and I'm going to bring in an image. Sorry, I didn't prepare this. Let's see. We're going to do this. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to find it. Oh, there it is. So this Wednesday, guys, as I resize this, and I do this, boom. I am announcing the return of the mittens, everybody, who's also in chat putting some emotes in the chat. But Chris will be back to stream with me on Wednesday at 1 p.m. It's a different time than our usual morning time. We're going to push it a little bit. And we're going to be playing a new game to us called Tharsis. This game has been out for a while, but it has just recently released digital on Switch as well. So you can get and play this game on Steam and on Switch digitally. And to celebrate the recent Switch release, we'll be playing it. We'll be playing the Steam version. But expect to see Chris again on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Return of the Mittens. We found life on Mars, and we're going to we're gonna go check it out with our spaceship and try to survive. So there you go. That's what we're doing on Wednesday. Just wanted to do that. Chris told me to make this promo, and I forgot to get it ready, and there it is. All right, and we're back. But that's the announcement for Wednesday. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Reld and Evil Ed, thanks so much for the resubs. We're gonna spin your wheel in a second, and then what up, Dragon Smorker, and yeah, I think Dragon Smorker's funny K Dog.
Yeah, it's funny K Dog.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, what up, Dragon? How you been, man? And yeah, and Reld, I think we are in the single digits to becoming best friends in Pokemon Go, I think. So any day now. I think like next week or something, like end of next week, I think me and Rel are going to be best friends, which I will post on Discord when that happens. But nice. Yeah, I think that's all the news I got going on. Do you want to jump into the gameplay, Matt? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so we are right now. We are in between scenarios, and let me get some ambient music going on. Let's get some ambient music from Tabletop Audio. Let's play this little ambient jam called "Rise of the Ancients," which seems pretty appropriate. Let's get that going in the background. All right, so we are between scenarios 1 and 2 of Return to the Path to Carcosa. And what we want to talk about right now before we dive into the actual scenario is what happens between scenarios, which is this whole upgrading phase. So if we go over here to our campaign sheet, I'm going to blow it up on screen. What happened was we obtained 6 XP each to use to upgrade our decks. And I have a special other card called Arcane Research. I have 2 of these that Matt put in my starter deck. And what it says, after each scenario campaign, I can reduce the experience cost of the first spell card I upgrade before the next scenario by 1. And I have 2 of these, which gave me 2 mental trauma. So now I have 3 mental trauma. But I essentially have 8 XP to play with and upgrade with. So Matt has 6, I have 8, and I basically just threw these cards down to show you what it is that I'm upgrading in my deck. So the top line here, the top row, are the cards that were already in my deck, and the bottom row here are the cards that I'm upgrading. So what I felt was really, really strong in my deck from the get-go were these 2 spells. Shriveling, which is my fight spell, which I use my willpower as my fight, and my Rite of Seeking, which let me investigate using my willpower instead of my book. And so you can see in the top left where it has the number 3 over there, it has small little dots underneath, and those dots represent how much XP it costs to upgrade to this card. So where Shriveling here in my deck before had 0, this costs 3 XP, but and so this one was 3 XP. I upgraded it. The difference being, I get +2 when I use it, +2 head icon when I use it, and it deals +1 damage. Oh, I think it already did that, but I think it was just I just get +2 to the skill check. And I get an extra charge, I believe. Nope, same charges. And then for Rite of Seeking, what I do is I get +2 on the head check skill, and so it just upgrades that. Oh, and also, yeah, this was the other thing too. Shriveling, also, if I pitch it, So let's say if I use it as a fast card to pitch for a skill test, it actually rewards me a head icon, which is different from the base one. And then the 3 cards that I felt that I didn't really use or I wasn't really jiving with in my deck were Scrying, Spectral Razor, and Read the Signs. And Scrying I ended up just pitching in my hand. It seems really, it could be really powerful, but I think I didn't find a good use for it last game, and so I figured if I didn't use it last game or didn't feel like tempted to use it, then I probably should just replace it. Spectral Razor, I kept finding that I wanted to use my other spells instead, and the same with the Read the Signs. So in my XP upgrades, I spent 3 on Shriveling, 2 on Rite of Seeking, and then I had 3 more, and each one of these are 1 XP. So I replaced Scrying with Sacrifice, which is 1 XP, gives me a head check. Discard a Mystic asset, so it's a purple card I control, then draw 3 cards or gain 3 forces, or any combination thereof. So I picked it as a utility card, so I could either draw cards, or get money. Spirit Athame, which is a hold in my hand item. Dagger. But the fast action is during a skill test on a spell card, exhaust it, and you get +2 skill value. So I wanted to be able to make sure that I can get my spells off past those skill tests, and I can also exhaust this to fight, and I get 2 extra fists for its attack. I didn't pick this for that. It's really just for the skill test spell card thing.
And just to point out though, that's actually really good. Like, I mean, I know just looking at these first 2 cards, all you're getting is +2 mind, but that's a huge thing in this game. Like, having a base of 7 for your abilities instead of 5.
Yeah.
But where that relates to the Athame is if you have an enemy at 3 health, you can hit it once with your Shriveling, and then it has 1 health remaining. Instead of wasting another Shriveling charge, you can punch it with a 5 instead of a 3.
Oh, nice.
So it's actually really efficient on things like charging and all that. So that might come up because I guess you do have to choose to either exhaust it for the spell or for the fight.
Right, yeah. If I don't think I need to use it for the spell, and it's ready. Nice. And then the last thing I have is I'm getting the 4 of Cups, which is a tarot card. As you can see, the icon on the bottom right, and then this just like passively gives me an extra +1 willpower. So I think that. The last game, I kept using my head for everything. So then I was just like, how can I just pump up that so I can get my skill checks? Like, so I don't have to pitch cards to make those skill checks. And so that's why the 4 Cups is coming in. And it has this nice little benefit of when the game begins, if it's in my hand. So if I mulligan for it, or if it's just in my opening hand, I can just automatically put it into play. And I don't have to spend an action of my 3 limited setup actions in the beginning to put it out. So those are the upgrades I made with the 8 actions I did. So any other thoughts on my choices, Matt?
No, I think there's some overlap in some of the stuff I do and things a little different. I've never gone for Sacrifice.
Okay.
That's a card that to me I wasn't sure about, so I'm interested to see how it works out for you, because it potentially can give you a lot of card draw or money. It's as long as the timing comes out right when you have like a spell that's empty or almost empty anyway. So I'm interested to see how that goes. That seems like a decent economy card. Otherwise, a lot of those types of things, all your logic there fits with choices I've made in the past, and they're just good cards.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, did you see that? Matt said, tell Matt to move his mic away from his tower because his mouse sounds amazing.
From my tower?
I don't know.
Okay.
He just says he can hear the mouse clicks.
Oh yeah, it is. It's near. It's near.
Don't you miss having Chris?
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'll try to click more quietly.
Oh man, I love it. All right, and then so I'm zooming in on your upgrades over here. For Joey Diamond. For
Joey D, and so I only have 5 XP to work with because I don't have the Arcane Research thing that Lyle has to get the extra XP for spells, obviously.
No, but you should have 6.
I should have 6. Well, I'm saving 1 that
You can save one.
you can save. Yeah, you do not have to spend all of your XP. So right now I
Oh,
will
I
be
thought it was
fully.
use it or lose it. Okay.
No, it is absolutely not. So
Okay.
that will be useful for me later. And in
Okay.
fact, I know exactly what I want. I miscalculated. So actually, there is one more thing I want for 1 XP, which I'll grab in just a second. But
Nice.
so Pathfinder, or Shortcut's an amazing card, and it's really useful the more people that you're playing with because you can use it on anybody.
Yep.
But given how much time we spent apart on the map, and given how much I know we will probably be apart in the future,
Yep.
I changed the shortcuts into Pathfinders. Pathfinder is just ridiculous, like action economy. It's just a free move every single turn, as long as you're not engaged with something. And
Holy
you can
crap,
have
that's
both.
amazing. Yeah, this is really good.
So yeah, you get them both out. It's extra nuts. The Grizzly Totem is actually something that's kind of a new addition for me. Haven't used it in a lot of past decks. I used it like once or twice in our last game, but
I felt like you were using it like every turn.
yeah, I got it out early, and I was really glad I did. And so it's one of these like light yellowish cards compared to like the orangish yellow from Seeker. And so those ones are light yellow because they're multi-class. So every pair of classes got an item they could use. So this right here, the base version is Survivor and Seeker. But every item could have an upgraded version specifically for whichever flavor of direction you're going. So because I'm a Seeker, I spent 3 XP on taking the Seeker version. And so this version now, it does the same thing except for I can pitch it for 1 more willpower, and it lets me draw a card if I'm successful. So that's really awesome. And
that's great.
Thing, I never noticed this before. The one key difference, and this, as far as I know, hasn't come up, the base version has the subtext item and charm, whereas this version has item, charm, and cursed.
Oh.
So I looked at the Survivor version, and the Survivor version is item, charm, and blessed. So that's actually pretty interesting to me, because there's one character who can take specifically blessed items, although he can't take. Well, no, I think he can actually take blessed cards from any faction. So, but it's cool to have that flavor. Like
it is cool to have that flavor. It's like the character who gave me Akachi can get all the occult items.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, so
I like this, and your upgrade also gives you, if you want to pitch it, gives you an extra willpower. Yeah. Or does it? Yeah, it does.
Yep. And then the last thing I guess I'll be taking, because I forgot about my 1 XP, will be right. Let me go grab it because it's super quick, and I just will pull something out, and you guys won't be too surprised to see this. I really wanted this, and I was trying to figure out how to make it work, and I just misremembered the XP. So I'm going to be taking the Ace of Swords, which is the blue version of the tarot card. Just passively gives me a fight. And I felt like I wanted some fight pump because I have plenty of passive intellect skill already from my ally and from my magnifying glasses, but I didn't have any passive fight. So I'm going to be taking that and have to figure out what I'm going to swap out, but I'll do that in just a moment while we're setting up.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it. So I'm going to put these new cards in my deck. And so I will have I normally have a 33 card deck, but I got the Man in the Pallid Mask, which was the card that I took from the last scenario, so that's now in my deck. This stuff will now go in my bag here, and these 2 cards go over to my thing. All right. Cool. So, let's see.
Okay, sweet. Take out one of my Eureka cards for now.
Let's see.
That will. All right. So we should be good to go. I got my 11 card hunch deck, and otherwise, we need to respawn the bag, right? We didn't copy the last one.
We did not. Yeah, we did not copy the bag, so we need to respawn the bag.
Okay, so I will set out. This is the first mission. I'm just setting it out because that's how you respawn the bag.
Yep.
And you'll see in a second why that is. Because so I click the bag, put it on hard right there, and then recall these. The bag actually ends up staying the same Oh, I put it on hard. I'm sorry. That was
Yeah,
just.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say.
I need to put it on normal.
Hold on a
Sorry,
sec. Hold on a
that's
sec.
just happened. I'm putting it on normal. Putting it on. Okay, we're good. Let me make sure that looks right. And then, if I remember right, in our campaign log, we need to add a couple things, which is
Was it on
we
the other
added the
side of this?
tablet and elder thing to the bag.
Oh, it's over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tablet and elder
So
thing.
I come up here to this other box up here called the token reserve, and I just pull out a tablet and an elder thing, and then I'm gonna clone them so that I can put these ones back in here, and then we just throw those into our bag. And we got this from the story from how things went last mission.
Right, right. It was like the end of our scenario or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And otherwise, I guess the last thing we can do is we can update this to 0 because we don't have any more
unspent experience. Okay, so that's where that all
Wait.
goes. Cool. So I'm starting off the scenario with 3 mental trauma. You have 1 mental trauma.
Yeah.
And then we have this chasing the stranger. We have 2, a count of 2, which may or may not come into play later. We just don't know. The stranger is onto us. Is what we found out from the last one. So before we super start here, Matt's still setting up our agenda deck and our an act deck for the second scene, I guess, which is called Return to the Last King. Awesome. And I think I'm going to spin the wheel for Reld and Evil Lad really quick, and then we'll start up this game. So let's go over here. Thank you so much for the resub, guys. This one's for you, Reld. There it is. I'm gonna play happy music over the creepy music. All right, and we got a bean for me. So thank you so much, Reld, for the bean, because I always love eating beans before I start on epic scary adventures. And now I've spin the wheel for you, Evil Lad. Thank you so much, Evil Lad, who's hyped that we're playing this game because he loves everything horror. And where are my beans at? All right, that's 5 burpees, which translates to 10 push-ups for me. But when Chris comes back on Wednesday, those will be his burpees. Again. All right. I'm going to beat the speed, and then we're going to start. First speed to come out. It is. I don't know. This is like a nondescript one. Like, it looks like a spoiled milk coconut, but it could be worse. Let's see.
Good luck.
It's coconut. It's coconut. It's all good. Get wrecked,
Nice.
everybody.
Good.
All right.
Get back.
All right. Awesome. All right.
Okay, cool.
So Matt is shuffling around cards. He's setting things up down there at the bottom.
Okay.
Which is what the chaos tokens are going to do. That changes per every scenario.
So yeah, this right here, if you look over here, it says standalone. Every mission you can actually play as a standalone. So if you come up here to the campaign guide, this little gray box in the top right is like, you know what? I just love this mission. I don't feel like playing through a campaign, but I remember loving it. This is how to set up the bag.
Oh, so you can just do a one shot.
Yep. So if we hit that button there, it would make that bag that has not been altered by the story.
Yeah. Cool. No, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So that means guys, if you get just one of these boxes, there's a lot of playthroughs that you can just do with just the one box. You can do you can keep changing investigators and play through the campaigns, or you can do one shots on all of these different scenarios in the campaigns and just keep playing with different things. And then even if you play with the same investigator, you just keep building the deck in different ways. So it's kind of a lot of stuff going on here.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So that's one of the many reasons I love it. But story wise, I guess you can start if you want to read their little blurb up there, and we can get going.
All right, here we go. It is scenario 2, The Last King. If anyone has the answers to the questions that burn in your mind, it's the cast and crew of The King in Yellow. With no other leads to pursue, you put on your best clothes and head to 1452 Atlantic Avenue, where a woman named Constance Dumaine is hosting an event in celebration of the play's one-night engagement in Arkham. So here we go. The setup. Gather all cards. Wait, we don't need to do the setup, right?
No, you don't need to read all that.
Okay.
The only things we need to take away from that is that we start in the foyer, and I need to go and spread out these 5 bystanders.
Yeah.
And these are going to go randomly. So I'm just going to go in a U shape here based on how I shuffle them. And in a second, when you read the story, you'll see who they are and what we're doing here, in case you did not remember. So, as you said, our only possible lead is the cast and crew of the play we watched that disappeared. And if you remember from our last mission, when we went outside, we found some information, a lead that they were having like a cast party.
Right. And this is how we got the address, right?
Exactly. And so you can read the agenda and the act deck up here up top.
Okay. And we
first.
want to do the agenda first? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Agenda 1A, better never than late. As you pull up to the manor, you notice that something is wrong. A trail of blood leads up to the porch steps, and the front door is smashed. Muted music comes from within the house. It's warped and discordant notes, painful to your ears. Has the madness of the King in Yellow already made its way here? So that is the agenda deck, and over here is the on the other half of that is the act deck. Act 1A, Discovering the Truth. This isn't a party; it's a madhouse. But for some reason, the guests are too deluded to notice. Very few of them are sane, and many of themselves horrors to your eye. Perhaps you can talk to them to learn more about the King in Yellow. So forced, when an investigator is eliminated by defeat or resignation, place each of that investigator's clues on this act instead of placing them at their location. And the objective of this act is find as many clues as you can, then get out. Get out of this awful place.
There's a couple really interesting things here. So first of all, we never went over that rule last time. If an investigator dies and they're holding clues, they drop them on their location.
Okay.
Generally, if that happens in a mission, you've lost it.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, the clues go here. We don't know why yet. And the other thing you'll notice is that there's only one act. There's nothing else to do other than this.
What?
It's just find as many clues as we possibly can, then leave. And so that puts all the control in our hands. We can leave whenever we want as long as we have the appropriate way to leave. Meaning we have a spot to resign.
Depending on how many clues we find determines what resolution we have, maybe, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is rough. Okay, so it's a little bit of push your luck.
It is. And so our doom threshold on this first agenda is
It's
3. So once we hit 3, doom, that will advance. And the act, we do not advance the act. We just, I guess we decide when to advance it. We decide when we're done, either when we're both dead or both resigned or some combination thereof.
Okay.
And otherwise we're good to go.
Oh, man, interesting. Okay, so from this top part, see below for suggested placement. Do we just both start at the foyer?
Yeah, it tells you, it's always on that second dot where it says put all the locations to play. The last line is each investigator begins play there.
Okay.
So there's always some place in the setup that'll tell you that.
All right.
All right.
So this is where we're at, the foyer right here, location. The entrance hall is lavishly decorated, displaying the wealth of the manor's owners while still creating a welcoming atmosphere. Shall I take your coat? The doorman asks as you enter. It takes a moment before you realize the doorman has only bloody stumps where he should have hands. Stumpy McGee. So the foyer is connected to this courtyard, which has Ashley Clark in it. We have a living room with Constance Dumaine. We have the ballroom with Ishimaru Haruko. And then we have Jordan Perry chilling with like a bunch of clues up in the dining room. And then in the far east wing, we got the gallery with Sebastian Moreau.
That was part of the setup. Also, is this clue is on the character, not on the location, so you cannot do investigate checks to get it.
They're on the character.
To get it is based upon what the card says. So this is symbolizing these people have pieces of information that we can get from them.
Yeah. All right.
So,
we got to get all the clues. Get all the clues.
And so, draw your starting hand and get your starting money.
5 and 5, right?
Yep.
So
I get $2 less because of my weakness, unfortunately. Which of these things do I want to keep?
Yeah, let's see. I am... Ooh. I want to keep this, but I want to pitch everything else. So the way mulligan happens is what? I get to...
It's like the best mulligans. You can discard as many as you want.
Okay.
Then refill your hand with it before you shuffle them back in.
Okay. So I'm going to... I want 4 cards. I'm going to... they're all going weird places. I'm going to keep 1. I'm going to throw back 4. I'm going to draw 4. And then put the other 4 back. I picked up a weakness.
So you do get to throw that back in and replace that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And that is your starting hand.
Damn it. I wanted my good stuff. Okay. I mean, this is some of it's really good.
Yeah.
But I wanted my economy generator, my my alchemical transformation.
Yep. I hear you. That and the Arcane Initiate right off the bat are really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so our investigative phase starts. So I'm going to flip up my card here. And that is my weakness. That is a weakness that I dodged the last game. And actually, it's phenomenal to find this right away. So this card right here is an unsolved case weighing on my shoulders.
Okay.
So in order to get rid of it, it's an event that costs 4, but it is on my hunch deck, meaning that I can still use Joe's ability to pay it for 2 less. So I can pay 2 to play this. When I do, I have to put one of my locations on the clue with the highest shroud. And then it says remove it from the game. Because of the way it's worded, I can still do it even if I don't have a clue, which is why it's actually good to draw right at the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah, that was my next question. Is having a clue a prerequisite to actually... Yeah. Okay.
So I'm emphasizing that now because that can be kind of confusing because most things in Arkham, like you'll see treachery cards that'll be like either discard a clue or take a damage. If you do not have a clue, you have to take a damage. You cannot make a choice that doesn't change the game state. However, this isn't worded like that.
This is a really terrible weakness.
It is. And it's extra bad getting it first turn because I only start with $3. Meaning, if I don't want to get 2 fewer experience, I need to play this right now, and I need to go down and start my first turn at $1. So my economy is going to be completely jacked.
Yeah, but I think you need to do it, though.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
And then all my weaknesses will be out of my deck because I have indebted is what I'm starting with. So that's the one good thing is my deck, both my regular deck and my hunch deck, will be completely safe after turn 1.
Nice.
At the cost of killing my economy.
Jesus, you start the game with 2 fewer resources and another 2. That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really sucks. But we can go in whatever order you want. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Like, I'm just going to be getting money.
I mean, you can just go first since you know what you're going to do, right?
Okay. So I'm going to spend $2 going to 1 to play Unsolved Case. So you take it, I play it, and it puts it in my discard pile.
Okay.
So technically, if I go through my whole deck, I can redraw, which would be terrible.
But wait, so this goes in your discard pile, so then it'll shuffle into your regular deck, even though it came from your hunch deck?
Yeah, so his hunch deck doesn't have a discard pile. His hunch deck shares discard pile with the main deck, and then they always go back to the main deck, not the hunch deck, unless you trigger like his star ability, which lets you take a card out
from discard to your inside deck. Yeah, got it.
So that was my first sick action. My second sick action is going to be to play emergency cash to gain $3.
Nice.
And then my last action, do I play Alice or just get more money? I don't want to potentially lose Alice, but I need to have a weapon, and you do not have a spell for combat, so I'm actually not going. My last action is going to be to get $1.
You get $1?
So, yep, I'm up to $5 and 1 card down. So yeah, that was my unfortunate first turn.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm going to also do a setup turn. Let's see. What is this? So Spirit Speaker is like my special card that I didn't get last game.
I think you got it towards the end because I remember you pitching it for icons.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Choose an asset you control. Either return the asset to your. Oh right. That's what that is. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is that's an asset. I think I'm going to play. I'm going to play Spirit Atheme. Over here, it's cost me $3 for my first action. Let's just get that out. Then I think I'm going to pitch Uncage the Soul so I can play a spell and reduce his cost by 3. So I'm going to play that. Well, that's an action to play that, right?
No, well, sort of, yeah. It's an action, but it lets you automatically play a card.
Yeah.
So basically, it would let you play your one spell as one action.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just play Missive Relay there. I have 4 charges, but my passive gives me an extra 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll just add 1 there. Not exactly sure if I need to have these, but figure might as well do it. Didn't we have to flip over the lobby since we're here?
Yeah, we were supposed to. Yeah, go ahead and flip it. I realized we did that, but yeah.
Okay, so the Foyer 2 Shroud, it has 2 clues, 1 per investigator, and it says resign. So having found valuable information to the production, you depart and plan your next move. So when we're back on this location, we can spend an action to do the resign thing. Okay. And then so that was 2 actions. I have my third action. I can get a buck or draw a card. There's wait, where's the card there? There it is, actions. I can draw, I can move. Let's see. What do I want? Do I just want money or do I want a card? And I'm going to pick up a card next turn. I think I'm going to draw a card. Okay, and that's it.
Okay, so enemy phase. We do not have any enemies. I guess technically these are. I think they still count as enemies, but they don't do anything.
Yeah, they only move if they have the hunter keyword.
Correct. And then so we get $1 and a card.
Okay.
And now we put a doom onto the agenda up here. So we're 1 of 3. And then we draw our bad encounter cards.
Oh, that's right.
We're at the beginning of the Mythos phase now, the beginning of the turn.
Okay. Draw my bad card. And it is Treachery card, Tough Crowd. Revelation, put Tough Crowd into play next to the agenda deck. Each investigator must spend 1 additional action to parlay. Force at the end of the round, discard Tough Crowd.
So that's technically going to go up at the agenda deck. We'll just put them like here as reminders.
Okay.
Because if you look at all these different characters here, they all have a parlay action on them, which is how we get their clues. Now,
okay.
It costs an extra 1 to do any of those until the end of the turn. So, and that picture's cool because it's like it's all The Shining looking.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my bad card. Maggot Swarm. So that spawns on us. The location we are at gets +2 Shroud. And if the location he's at has no clues, he gains Hunter. Otherwise, he sits here. So right now he doesn't have Hunter, but because I drew him, he did spawn on me.
Okay.
So that guy will be there.
Yep.
Which is obnoxious, but, it is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we can go now. What would you like to do?
All right. Let's see. That guy has needs 2 damage and has a fight of 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably just punch him in his butt, dude.
You have to hit him twice.
Basically, if I use spirit, the spirit, I can. I'm like 5 to, whatever, 5 to 3.
Yeah, and actually,
And I can pitch,
me look at
unexpected
this
courage
bag.
if I really wanted to.
Okay, so there's a couple things about this, and I can't remember if I told you about this last time. First off, if you swing at something while it's on me, it saves you an action, but if you miss, you do hit me. So there's that risk. I still think it's worth it because I have a pretty big health threshold, but you will only be hitting it for 1 damage. However, what I can do is I can pitch this card to you, Vicious Blow, which would make you hit for 2 damage and you will kill it in 1 hit.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
So then, yeah, if you use Spirit of Fame with that, you'll be 6 to 3.
Yeah.
I know there's some -3s and -4s in the bag. Oh, and I guess we should bring this down here so we can look at it. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong thing. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I
Yep.
copied the wrong one.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, so there is a -4, and there's -X on the shroud value of the location. The location is +2 shroud right now.
So
it has a
-4.
-4.
Yeah. So if we had a way to give you one more.
Yeah, I mean, I have unexpected courage, which I could pitch. I mean, those are in my deck specifically to pitch.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then that would give us really good.
I mean, we started so bad with you with double weakness. Like, let's just let's keep going.
Okay.
So I'm going to pitch unexpected courage. So I basically am doing a 6, 7, 8. So it's an 8, 2, 3. And then I'm going to hit the chaos bag here.
Okay.
Which is a skull, which gives me reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 doom on the lunatic enemy in play. All right.
So right click. So technically right click. Oh no.
Oh no. That was an insta fail.
So that means you hit me for 2 damage.
Yep.
Because the Vicious Blow makes that happen. This is starting out.
This is starting off so ridiculously, dude.
Okay. Well, I think at this point now,
that was just one action, too.
Move on and spend the rest of your turn doing other stuff, because at this point, if you had Shriveling out, I think going for it again, but like you'd be punching it at a 3 to a 3.
Yeah.
Which isn't great. And in order to evade it, you'd have to take it off me and then evade it. So like, I guess that's your choice. You could take it off me and evade. What's his evade stat? A 3, and your base is only your 5 mines. You'd be up 2. So I don't need you to do that. Like I can just accept.
That was
deal.
Ridiculous, dude.
Oh, it happens, man.
2 out of 15, I guess there are 17 tokens in the bag now, right?
Yeah.
It's a 2 out of 17, dude. That was ridiculous. But like, there's more stuff that happened there. Like, so we have to place a doom on a lunatic enemy in play, right?
So I do not believe there are any lunatic enemies in play. Okay. So we're good.
Okay.
At least there's that. So you're right. Yes, we would have had to have done that, but there are not any in play.
Okay. Good. All right. So let me put that back. So that was action number 1, everybody. So Matt had a really awesome first turn, and I had a really great first action of my second turn. So I'm not gonna play Mr. Valet. Spirit Seeker seems stupid right now. I think we're gonna have 3 resources. Let's look at the board here. We're both chilling over here in the foyer.
So take a look at each of the guys you can get to, and look at what you need to do to parlay with them, because each of them's different.
Yeah.
So some of them you might be better at than others.
Yeah. I mean, Ishimaru Haruko seems like made for me because. Oh wait, no! I need 6 or more cards in my hand to even talk to her, dude. Parlay.
Yeah, you'd have to draw. But you do have a good stat against her.
I have a good stat against her. Test to willpower. If you succeed, take control of one of the clues. Force, when the last clue is removed, flip this card over and resolve text. The Constance Dumaine is the intellect, the book one. I'm not good at that at all. And Ashley Clark is takes double actions plus an extra action from the thing we flipped over before. So it's a whole turn just to parlay with her.
Yeah. So at least it's great at the end of the round. So
yeah.
And then the top two, in case you want to go for them, Jordan Perry is test book 2, but you have to have 10 or more resources.
Yeah.
And then
Sebastian Moreau.
So he's not bad for you either.
He's not bad for me. It just sucks that I have to go through. It just sucks that Ishimaru and Sebastian are like apart from each other.
Yeah, it does. That is the random element.
God damn it.
You can just start working your way towards one of them, and then because you have to see what happens in each of the locations as you walk through it too. So
right. Okay. I'm actually okay. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna actually move forward into the courtyard where Ashley Clark is.
Gotcha.
Just to see what happens here. And I could always stay here, just kill 3 actions, get a clue. The courtyard, Shroud 5. Forced, after you enter the courtyard, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card is an enemy, you draw it. Crap.
No, this is actually really good though, because you have 1 action left that you could use Mists of Relay on if you do draw an enemy. So at least there's that. So yeah, go ahead and just draw it. Hope it's not an enemy.
It is not an enemy, so this gets discarded.
Yep.
Awesome. Sweet.
Cool. So you have 1 left.
I have 1 left. I am chilling. I can't parlay with you. I don't fulfill that need. And so the question is, do I get a card so I can start getting more cards so I can parlay with what's her name? I think I need cards. Just because I need to get my my good spells.
Okay.
Cool.
So do know that the courtyard is anytime either of us walk in it for the rest of the game too. Some of them say on reveal. This one is not on reveal. This is just when you enter it. So this location is going to be a pain.
Oh, so every time you enter it.
Yeah.
God.
Now you can technically avoid it by making a big loop, but yeah, so.
Yeah. But it stinks because like the way I want to go from like Ishimaru to Sebastian, I'm gonna have to go through here unless I use astral traveling or whatever.
Yeah. Understood. My go?
Yep.
I will do my first action, and my first action is going to be play this Thompson.
Oh, dude.
It's
nice.
Good. However, playing this card does provoke an attack of opportunity from the Maggot Swarm, so take 1 horror from it before I even get to play my weapon.
Okay.
That blows, but this is what I got to do. So second action is going to be to shoot at it. So I have my base of 4, plus 2 from the gun is 6.
Yep.
6 versus 3. I'm just going to need to go for it because I'm going to need to take a second shot if I need it.
Wait. Can I pitch a card? Oh.
No, you cannot. You're not with
me. Because I'm not in your location anymore. Got it.
However, I reveal another token if you fail to put a Doom Lunatic enemy. Same thing as you. So the way that you draw a second token without putting them in the bag is you just right-click.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do draw -2. I do succeed, so this thing is going to take 2 damage from my Tommy gun.
Thompson. Yep.
And he's dead.
Yep. Nice.
So I have 1 action left.
Yeah, what up, Gimmicker?
I guess I should make my way towards Constance and see. I still need money. I really want to play Alice, especially if I'm going to go and talk to Constance. But I'll just. My other choice is to sit here. These clues, I guess we can always get later. We don't have to get them now.
We can get them on the way out, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to move up here as my last action. Flip the living room. Hold on, let me read the living room.
Okay.
Cigarette smoke and the sounds of idle chatter drift out of the manor's living room. You feel warmth behind the door.
Okay.
After you perform a parlay action in the living room, draw a card.
That's great.
Limit once per phase. Okay.
That's awesome.
So at least attempting that on her will draw cards.
Yeah, totally.
And that's it. So
I love
now
how it's
we got
after you perform a parlay action. It's not even after you successfully perform a parlay
correct.
action. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have to succeed. You still get the card.
Yeah.
So enemy phase, there's no enemies,
Yep.
and we get. Oh, I forgot to reveal my special card.
Oh, right. Your hunch deck
Okay,
card.
so here I'm gonna play this card before I left. Working a hunch. Fast. Discover a clue at your location. So that's a free action. It's also free money wise because this is my hunch deck, and I will play it to just get one of these clues on the foyer before I leave.
So okay. So question,
Yeah.
because it's on the character, the character's at the location. That's still legit, right?
No, I cannot use this there. I cannot use it there. I have to use it here on the foyer before I left.
Oh, okay. I see.
Sorry, that's the problem with Joe is that Joe is because of this hunch deck and because I'm explaining other stuff, I will have a tendency to forget his hunch deck. So please bear with me. Anyone, try to help me remember that. I'm trying to stay on top of it at the beginning, our investigator phase. So that was my bad.
Got it. Okay, so that happened before you moved. Got it. Okay.
Correct. Okay.
So Gimmicker says, I've been playing this in isolation as well. Such a great game and fantastic mod.
Nice,
dude.
man.
I'm very pumped about this game. I've been thinking about it all week.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
So we're on the last phase here. We're on the upkeep phase. So we reset our cards. So untap anything, and then get your buck in your card.
Oh, buck in a card.
Then we discard down, and then the round ends. So now Tough Crowd will go away. So I'm just going to put it here and click discard on it.
Okay. Sounds good.
And we go to the Mythos phase. So top of the round, we get 1 Doom. So we're at 2 out of 3. And then Lyle draws his bad card.
Yep. And my bad card is a Revelation. Treachery. The Pale Mask beckons. Oh, man. Revelation. If the man in the pallid mask is in play, he attacks each investigator in player order, regardless of his location. If the man in pallid mask is not in play, search the bearer's deck, my deck, and discard pile for him, draw him, and shuffle his bearer's deck. Great.
Okay.
So
this is going to be an interesting mission. This is going to be an interesting campaign. So yeah. And so you draw him and then spawn him the way that it says.
All right, spawn. Location farthest from all investigators, and he is aloof. So aloof means he does not automatically engage. So
right. And so if it's furthest from all of us,
I am kind of equally distant from everything.
You are, but I'm not. I'm 2 away from here.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think he goes there. That's how we've always done it. Is when it says furthest from all of us.
From all of us, that makes sense.
Look at like the collective amount, and so technically this is 2. Either one of those is legit, because they're both 2 away from me. So wherever you want him. So he will not do anything inherently. We can ignore him, and it's kind of cool because it brings that atmosphere of like, that's that dude, but he just stands there and does nothing.
I kind of want him up here because, depending on how many clues we get, we might not even want to go up to Jordan Perry, right?
Well, and that's the thing is he doesn't do anything inherently. If we knew what the shrouds of these locations were, I'd say put him at the one with the lower shroud because we can get rid of him that way, but we don't. So what's your gut tell you, man? Do you feel like the man is hiding in the ballroom, or do you feel like the man's hiding in the dining room?
I feel like he's man.
Dude, do what your heart says.
I think he's up here, dude.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was your bad card, and otherwise that's all it does. It just brings him out. But if we drew that again later, it would make him swing at all of us. But it's kind of good because now it's gone for now.
Yeah.
And I will draw my bad card. Oh. Boom. I drew 2 on accident. Sorry.
Okay.
Young Psychopath. I'm going to discard this one. Okay. So this thing is really unfortunate right now with the amount of horror damage I already have.
Great.
Because I either have to take 1 horror when it shows up, or it gets +3 fight.
Oh. It's like, why can't Alice be out?
Yeah, I know. I would really like to have played her, but I'm too short of money. So I'm actually going to take the horror right now.
Oh, God.
Because I don't have time to be taking 5 fight tests.
Yeah.
Even fight tests. So, yeah, life sucks, but that's it. And so that's the end of our phase.
Now engaging in you. Yep.
Yep. Is oh, and so now the investigation phase begins. So I shuffle my hunch deck, and we flip logical reasoning, which is actually phenomenal right now.
Logical reasoning. Play only if you have at least one clue, which you do. Choose an investigator at your location. That investigator either heals too hard, discards a tarot card from his or her threat area. You're the only person at your area, so you heal too hard.
I have to play it still. It will cost me one of my actions. So, do you want me to go first then and do that?
Oh yeah, you can can go first.
Okay, so I need to fight her first because if I play this, she'll hit me.
Oh, which is an active opportunity. Right.
So that will put me again at a 5 to her 2 because I took the horror. Otherwise, it'd be a 5 to 5, and no one's got time for that. What did we add to the bag? Was it tablet and
elder thing?
That means it's -4s. Okay, I'm gonna pitch this bandolier for 1 punch because there's too many -4s in the bag, and that way the only thing that'll fail is the tentacle. I just can't afford to not kill her. Okay, I draw another token.
Keep getting this thing, dude. Draw another one. Nice.
0. Okay, so I kill her. Yeah, there's 3 skulls in the bag, so we're going to be seeing a lot of those. But she is gone.
Yep.
My second action is going to be play a logical reasoning for $0 because
of your passive. Yep.
Passive. So that clears 2 horror off me.
Nice.
And I hate this because I'm wasting so many turns, but I'm just going to play emergency cash right now to get $3. So I can get Alice out so I can hopefully start getting some of these clues off of Constance next turn.
Yeah, you need to get Alice out. You've been wanting to get her out since like first turn.
Yeah. No, that money hit I took at the beginning of the game was bad.
Yeah.
But hopefully your turn will be better than mine. So good luck.
Okay, so where am I? I am not engaged with her. I can spend 2 actions to parlay with her.
That's probably not a bad call, and like you could build up your hand while you go and start stripping her of
that's what I mean. Now the tough crowd part is gone, which means I can play alchemical transmutation, and then or do I want to hold it just so I have cards in my hand?
Well, it's going to take you at least 3 turns to get those 3 off of her if you stay here. Because of how this place works.
So then I could just do alchemical and take her clue and just get rich.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play spend $1, play alchemical transmutation. It comes with an extra charge because of my passive, and then I'm gonna spend 2 actions, my remaining 2, to parlay with Ashley and listen to her sing and take control of one of the clues.
Okay, so got that. And then add it down here to your card.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have to actually take the token. Yep. So, boom.
I think that's it for investigator phase. Move on to the enemy phase. The only enemy out is the man in the pallid mask. He doesn't do anything.
Yep, because he's
aloof. He just stands there creepy. So we untap our cards. Draw a card and get $1.
Yep. Draw a card. Get $1.
What am I at? That's 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
Okay, that's good. And then now we get a doom. And unfortunately, when we get a doom, this agenda advances.
That's right. We have 3 doom.
Flip that sucker over.
All right. So we flip this over.
Oh, flip it back. Flip back.
Yep.
Draw the top card and then.
Oh, draw it, and then flip it. Yep. All right, Agenda 1B, Guest of Honor. If it isn't our final guest, the doorman announces, Miss Divine, your presence here has been long awaited. The woman wears a devilish dress and similar grin. You swear you've seen the symbol on her amulet before. Well, now the real party can begin, she declares, and heads off to mingle with the other partygoers. Find the bystander asset with the fewest clues on it among bystander assets with at least 1 clue. Spawn the set-aside Diane Divine asset at that asset's location. Shuffle Shocking Display into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile.
Okay, so that's Diane Divine, and I am taking Shocking Display, which really sucks, and shuffling it in there.
All right, so she spawns there because I took a clue from Ashley last turn and she had 2.
Yep.
So that's the least. So Diane Devine over here. Each investigator at Diane Devine's location cannot discover or take control of clues. Damn. Force, at the beginning of the enemy's phase, find the bystander asset card with the fewest clues on it among bystander assets. One clue, move her to that location. So she just keeps following you wherever you take clues and forces you to stop taking clues there.
Yes, and I'm trying to remember how we decided this. Like, I think we decided that if there's only one, like if there's only one thing with two, she will stay there. However, if there's two things with two, she will always try to move if she can. I don't know if Slimpy's watching right now. I'm not sure if he is, but I think that's how we decided that she works. Is she will not move if she's at the place with the fewest clues.
To be in the phase, find the bystander with the fewest clues. Move her if able.
See, and actually, I'm not even sure now that I'm looking at it again, I don't think we have to move her if there's two with two. Because the way the rules work is that if there's like a tie, then
player's
the
choice, you
investigators
think?
choose. Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I mean, looking at it again, anyone's certainly welcome to debate that, but I'm pretty sure that the way that this is worded, that's the case. So,
Okay. Because I could see it going either way. Because this whole comma if able part is like if there's two that are tied and she's able to move, she moves.
Right. But technically, she's able to move to any of these other ones. Two, she just wouldn't because they don't have the clues. So that's what able.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't know. I think. I mean, an argument can be made for either.
No, I mean, I'm perfectly happy with saying that like we have choice on ties.
Well, we certainly need it with how this is going.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So second and final agenda is you can read up here.
Okay. So Agenda 2A, The Terrifying Truth. More and more, this place continues to fall into madness, transforming before your very eyes. Forced, when this agenda would advance by reaching its doom threshold, which is 3, instead, remove all doom in play and randomly resolve one of the sickening reality cards underneath the scenario reference card. If there are no cards underneath the scenario reference card, advance to Agenda 2B instead. Huh.
Okay. So very different. Very different than our last mission. So
Okay.
we will see. So
our doom is at 0 now, right? Yep. Perfect.
Correct. And now we draw our bad cards because
Oh, God.
life is good.
All right. And I got Bleeding Walls, which got discarded last time, but now it's back. Terror. Test a willpower X. X is the shroud value of your location. If you fail, lose one action and take one horror. That's awful.
The shroud value of your location is 5.
Oh my God, it's 5. All right.
So
I'm testing 5.
This might be worth spending guts on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably because it's 5v5 right now, and I don't want to lose an action and take a horror. The horror is fine. I don't want to lose the action. There's Torrent of Power. What does that do? These are costs. Spend 3 charges amongst.
And spend charges to get that extra mind pump.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean, I could just. I want to keep cards in my hand so I can actually do the other.
Well, then guts replaces itself if you succeed. There is
that's true. Yeah.
So then, if that's probably then if you're wanting to make sure you keep the cards up.
So there's definitely I'm definitely pitching one of the guts. So that'll be 7 to 5. But there's a lot of really bad things in there, so I'm gonna pitch both guts. So stupid.
You can't. Because it says max 1 committed per skill test. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Otherwise, I would totally have been down to that.
Yeah. 7/5. Do I do Torrent of Power? And then get rid of 1 charge each. Which give me another 3. Does that seem overkill?
Well, how bad is losing 1 action and taking 1 horror? I mean, that's what you gotta ask yourself.
I guess it's not too bad in this scenario.
Okay.
I'm at 7 to 5. Yeah, maybe I'll just roll the dice on 7 to 5.
Okay.
Here we go.
You chose wisely.
All right. So I made it. This goes to discard. and I draw a card from Guts.
Yep.
And this bloody bleeding walls is gone.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will draw my bad card, which will be Tough Crowd.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, great. Okay, well, that blows. Let's do it. I guess why don't you go for this time? I went first the last couple times.
Okay, because Diane is here, I can't actually get something from Ashley. So I have three things. I can go. I can go over to Ishimaru, draw a card, and parlay her, I think.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, maybe I should go first, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
Here's my logic, right? Because right now, if you go over to Ishimaru because you don't have enough cards, you're not going to have enough. Because of Tough Crowd, you're not going to have enough actions to do stuff with her.
Oh, Tough.
However,
yeah, you're right.
If I succeed at getting one clue off of Constance, then next turn we can move Diane, and you can just stay here and like spend your turn building up or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's I like that. I like that a lot.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, I just felt like looking at it that might be the best.
No. I immediately forgot about Tough Crowd, even though we just we just drew it.
That's why. Yeah, it's always hard to remember like where to put it because.
Yeah.
Well, I have $5, so my first action I'm going to spend 4 of them to play Alice Lux.
Hey, she's out.
And then I am going to initiate a parlay action on Constance Dumain, which costs my remaining 2 actions because Tough Crowd. And I will be at a 5 to a 3. I have an Alice to pitch in my hand, but I don't want to.
Yeah, she's kind of great.
Of how much damage I've taken. Although money-wise, yeah, I'm just gonna risk. Oh God.
What is it right now? 5 to 3.
Shroud value of my location is 3. Never mind. I am gonna pitch her because I know we have the Elder thing in here.
Yeah.
The tablet's already at -4. I'm doing it. I'm just pitching it.
Okay.
May regret this. I may not. Here we go. So I'm up 4.
Perfect.
Okay. Didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
I do succeed. I take a clue off of Constance.
Yep.
And I put it on my thing. And that was my turn, but I do get to draw a card because of the reaction in the living room.
Didn't you already have a clue?
I should have. You are right. I should have had a clue from this first spot. Thank you. That's actually like a really big deal.
Yep.
Okay, so and then I do draw a card for free because of the reaction in the living room. After you perform a parlay action, draw a card. Okay.
Yep.
So that's the end of my turn. So now you know that we can move Diane. So if you want to just sit there, that's an option. Now at least you have the option. Do whatever you want to do with it.
Right. So at the beginning. Oh, right. At the beginning of the enemy phase, she will move. I see.
Yeah. See, because normally I'd be like, just come up here and start working on him. But the downside is that coming back to the courtyard, you always have a chance of getting a bonus enemy. So that's like the real tough choice there.
Yeah, I would rather move it so I can grab another clue while I'm already here. You know, like next turn.
Yeah, I think they're both reasonable choices. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna stay put. I have 3 actions. I can't parlay, so I think I'm gonna do some resource management here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We are going to. Man, I'm gonna. It's ambience, dude. Okay. I can use alchemical transmutation. I can gain bucks. I can draw a card. I mean, I think I'm gonna like draw 2 cards and then do alchemical transmutation to get some bucks.
Okay.
So let's draw my 2 cards first. My first 2 actions. Cool.
Definitely do them one at a time in the future because you draw a weakness.
Oh, okay.
You'll have
Got
to
it.
Stop what you're doing, and because that always sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
right.
You're good. You did it this time.
I'm good. And then I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then I'm going to play alchemical transmutation. I'm going to pitch a token here. I'm going to do a test 5 to 1. For each point I succeed by, gain 1 resource. As long as I don't get a chaos thing. Well, if I get a chaos thing, all I do is take a damage. So here we go. It is 5 to 1. Minus 2. So it is 3 to 1, so I get 2 resources.
Yep.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Okay, so enemy phase, when does she move? The beginning of the enemy phase, she moves. So she moves here.
Yep.
Then, otherwise, I don't think there's anything else.
Nope.
So we draw our card and get our buck. Then
I have 8, so I'm still
down.
okay.
Okay. And then Tough Crowd gets discarded because it's
Yep.
the end of the round. Boom. And beginning of the round. So I'll put a Doom on the agenda.
Yep. Doom.
And now bad cards.
Bad cards. Here we go. A young psychopath. So this is what you had last time.
Mm-hmm.
So she's coming in forced. After engages me, I either take a horror or it gets plus 3 fight. I'm gonna take a horror.
Well, if you can always just evade it. It doesn't get +2 evade. Don't forget that you have like that option instead.
Oh yeah, because I have missive away. Yeah.
I mean, I know you also have shriveling in hand, so whatever works for you.
Yeah. I think I can take the horror. I have like. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the horror.
Okay.
Because I think I'm gonna punch her in the face. I'm gonna play shriveling, punch her in the face.
Okay. You will have to punch her in the face twice. So just remember that.
Why? Oh, deals plus.
I mean, that's still very possible because she has 2 health. You don't do an extra damage with your Spirit of Fame, so everybody only does 1 attack by default. I just making sure like that's clear.
That's
so,
okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me think about the horror. That's why you were giving me the option here. In my mind, I was like, I'm just gonna punch her in the face. This is gonna be fine. But I also don't have a spot for an arcane, so I'd have to actually take one over. Oh no, I have sign magic.
You do have sign magic, so yeah, that is you. So you could play sign magic as a fast action.
Yep.
Then you play shriveling and get hit once, and then hit her. That is absolutely a choice. Like, and then you'd still be able to take a clue off of Ashley. So.
Yeah, sign magic, shriveling. I'd lose $6 in that. I would take a hit. I would take a damage and a horror, and then I would. And then I would just take a clue.
Did you start with your 2 mental trauma?
What's up?
Shouldn't you have had 2 extra mental damage from your? You should have.
No,
3
I didn't
to
start with any mental trauma.
So you should have 3 to start.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now if I take a horror, it's even worse. So it doesn't matter. So if I let her have the fight and she hits me, she really only hits me for 1 damage, 1 horror.
Correct. But she also won't hit you if you evade her.
Got it.
But yeah, like the plus fight doesn't actually change how hard she just hits. No.
Okay. All right. I'll let her. I won't take the horror then. I will let her get +3.
Okay. Then I'll draw my bad card then.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Because we shuffled the deck, the Pale Mask beckons. So now that he is out, he attacks all of us in player order, regardless of his current location.
Okay.
So he'll swing at you for 1 horror, and then me for 1 horror. I'll put 1 on Alex.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean that sucks. I guess it could be worse.
It could be worse. Damn it.
It ain't great.
Dude, we are getting wrecked right now.
No, it's this mission can do that to you. But yeah. So all right. Well, now you want to go first and see how that goes, and then That way I can decide if I need to like help you or something.
Yeah. Let's do it. So things change. I think I'm gonna try to evade this young woman.
Okay.
So we're gonna lose one of these on Miss Relay. Spend one charge, evade. So it's 5 to 3 on the evade. I'm using my head, and then I'm gonna throw. Let's throw guts into it. So it's 7 to 3.
Oh,
Right,
nice.
let's do it. -1.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay.
And so that not only evades her, but you get to move. If evading shows an enemy, you may move to a connecting location. So you get a free move out of it too.
Ooh. Ugh. I don't have to, right?
Yeah, it says may, so you do not have to. No.
Because I do want to grab this clue because I don't want to come back into the courtyard.
Okay.
So I think I'm actually going to grab a clue from her.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're going to grab a clue, and then I'm going to evade her next turn and then move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So
That's it. It's my turn.
then I cannot get clue here. I need to reveal my hunch deck.
Oh, yep.
My hunch deck is Scene of the Crime, which is completely useless right
Yeah.
now because there's no clue on my location. So I can come up here and test a mind test using Steadfast. I think I'm going to do that because we need to make some progress.
Yeah. We've been moving real slow. Yeah.
Using Steadfast, that'll put me at just 5 to 3, though. That ain't great. I could also move over and kill the young psychopath, but then I could move over and grab the last clue off of Ashley, actually.
You are going to have to flip over
I
a
would
card
have
in the
to
encounter
keep
deck,
drawing.
though.
Is that worth it? I kind of think it's... I don't know, man. I'm in an awkward
what's your
spot right here.
your head checks at your willpower?
I'm a base 2. That's a problem.
Yeah, you're not so great up there.
Although,
So-
you know what? This is a normal bag. I need to stop playing like I'm playing on a hard bag. You know what? I'm making the call. I'm moving
Okay.
up.
Here we go.
Hold on, I'm reading the gallery. The sounds of conversation and warped music become muffled as you approach a lonely section of the manor. Leading to the door of the gallery is a long hall adorned with many expensive paintings, including one of Miss Dumaine herself.
All right.
Okay. Boom. Forced, after you end your turn here, test Mind 2. If you fail, place one of your clues on the gallery. Well, I'm definitely not staying up there.
Yeah.
That would be very, very bad. So, my second action, I'm going to pitch Steadfast. Steadfast will give me 3 mind icons because it has but 1 by default. I gain another one if I have 5 or more total health remaining, insanity, or 2 or more if I have 10 or more. So I have 3 on me out of 14, so I'm at 11.
Yep.
So it's going to give me 3 mind icons.
Yep. 3 mind icons. Cool.
And there's only 4 tokens of the bag that whiff. Survey says I fail. Damn it.
Damn it.
Okay. Well, discard Steadfast, and I can't stay up here because my mind sucks.
Yeah.
It's actually a great place for you. Like, you can hang out there.
Yeah.
My last action is to move back here, and things are going.
Things are going great right now.
They're going really, really well.
I can't believe you.
So,
Dude,
we
it was
go
like
to
the
enemy
double
phase.
tentacle whiff last game.
It's going real poorly. The enemy phase is going to begin. She
Yep.
will move here.
Yep, she's gonna move there. Great.
Then
Awesome.
this thing readies and hops onto you, and again, you now have to decide if you want to take the horror or not.
Right.
But until the end of the
I'm
investigation,
not taking the horror.
You're not going to. Okay.
No, I'm gonna evade her and then move.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Then we get card and a buck.
You get card
And
and
I need
buck,
to shuffle
so
my seat I'm back in.
card and a buck. Now I actually have 9 cards, so I actually have to discard down.
You can play sign magic as a fast action. So you could have technically done that during the enemy phase if you don't want to discard one. Because it's fast, you can play a fast card anytime there's a player action window and there's one during the enemy phase, if you'd like. Before,
Oh, I can play during
I
that.
guess
Yeah.
you could have actually played it on my turn.
Oh, yeah. So we're
If
playing that, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Or
that's
I mean,
$3.
fast actions also don't provoke attacks of opportunity either. So,
So now I have an additional arcane slot.
Yep.
Where do I put that
So-
card?
Wherever. Like this is designed for the innate amount. So normally I just put it on top of sign magic, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Like
okay.
that's why these blank spots where you put extra
Oh,
stuff.
got it.
So that's why I just double stack the arcane research. However you want to do it.
Yeah. I'll double stack the arcane, but I want to show them. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So then that was the enemy phase. Get a card in a buck. You just did that, right?
Yep.
So now we go to Doom. So advancing to 2 out of 3.
Yep.
And we draw our back card.
All right. Draw the back card. But I want to say thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Bass Camp on Twitch, the founder, and also thank you so much for the host, Tabletop Royale. All right.
Right on.
Jag says, "Wow, that's a big hand." Yeah, baby. I'm stacking my hand so I can talk to a lady.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I gotta draw the bad card here.
Good luck.
Yep. All right. She's a maniac on the floor. Lunatic force. After a maniac engages you, take 1 damage and deal 1 damage to the maniac. Dude, what the hell is going on here, man?
So you take 1 right now, and he takes 1.
Yep.
Okay. I'll draw my bad card. Mine says, fine dining. Oh, you can't look at this. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll show it to you in a second. I have to make a choice without you. I choose to eat the gross food. I'm going to take 1 damage and 1 horror.
What is that? Fine dining peril. You must either place one of your clues on a bystander or take 1 horror. And I'm going to eat the.
I see it as like they invited me to eat with them. And
Yeah.
I can either like lose some of their trust, which is the clue, or I can eat this real yucky stuff.
Yeah.
That's
You're
how I
eating-
interpret
you're
it.
eating the bad food, dude.
So I'll play that. That's what that is, and discard it. I guess it could be worse. At least I had Alice to soak. See, that's why I didn't want to discard my other Alice, is I knew I was going to keep taking damage in horror, but
Yeah.
that's Arkham. Okay. And now we are on to our turn. So, yeah. At least this
So
guy's easy
the
to
way
evade.
evade works is I have to evade one specific enemy, right? It's not like I evade the crowd.
So the way it'll work with Mists of Relay is if for example, if you use Mists of Relay's ability, let's say you evade this guy first.
Yep.
He'll drop off you and go here. Then you'll move somewhere and she'll come with you. But she won't hurt you. She'll just come with you. Then you'll evade again, leaving her at the next space. So you could like drop him in the middle, move up top, assuming nothing terrible happens, you move up top, drop her at the top, and then move down here to where she is, and as your last action, get a clue. Or put on your shriveling or whatever. But like, or
Right.
even come over to me, and then you can leave 1. Oh yeah, so you could leave like 1 here, then
Bring 1 to you.
leave 1 here and evade it, and then go up there as your last action. And
Ooh,
then I
yeah.
could deal with that enemy. That could be something.
Yeah, and I'm okay with staying in the gallery because it's just a test
Yeah.
against 2.
Yeah, that seems like it's not too bad for you for sure. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, it's either I go that way and then leave you to deal with the maniac or the psychopath. Because I don't think we're gonna enter. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna come back for you. I'm gonna come back for you, Ishimaru.
I mean, if you're feeling Ishimaru right now, just go for it. Because the problem with me fighting the young psychopath this turn is if you leave her for me, she does have 5 bite.
Yeah,
So-
my gut told me that like I've been building my hand so I can talk to this lady. You know.
Okay.
So
follow
I
your
think
heart.
that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Miss of Valet to evade this maniac. So it is a 5. It's already a 5 to 1. There's a lot of bad things in there. Who do I care enough to throw something away?
So
on a 5 to 1.
there's one token in the bag that's a 3 or higher, 2 that are 4 or higher, and 1 tentacle. Everything else is -2 or lower.
Okay,
So
we're gonna roll the dice. It's 5 to 1. It's 5 to 1.
Oh, 5 to 1. Oh, yeah. Then
Yeah.
then you don't need to pump it all because there's nothing bigger than a -4.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's So this
he
guy's
will get
exhausted. He
evaded
goes to the
here.
location. Yep.
And then you
I am
will.
moving over here, and the young psychopath stays with me.
Okay.
Right.
So if you go this way, then she will continue to stay here. Because if you go this way, then you can use Mystic Relay to get a free move again after. Like, do you want her to stay near the location, or do you want her to not be near you?
I don't mind that she stays with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because is she gonna attack me? Like.
No, not if she's exhausted. Not if she's exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. So now we flip this over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we didn't read the first ballroom text. The distorted music grows louder as you approach the ballroom. Inside, many of the guests are dancing, eating, enjoying themselves. How nice. Ballroom, Shroud 4. After you perform a parlay action in the ballroom, gain 2 resources. Nice.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
That helps the guy above you.
All right, so if I do anything but attack the young psychopath, she's going to do a thing of opportunity on me.
Actually, parlay is one of the 3 actions you can do and not get hit. You can parlay, fight, or evade. So you could just do that test twice and let her stay on you and hit you. That is a choice.
Wait, so parlay, she won't hit me.
Correct. Parlay, fight, and evade, and resign. Sorry. Fight, evade, parlay, and resign are the 4 actions that do not provoke attacks of opportunity, along with playing a fast card or a fast action.
Yeah. So, but if I leave her unexhausted, she will attack me on enemy phase.
Correct. So she will hit you once then.
Okay. And since she was already engaged on me, she doesn't get she's not pumped up, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Actually, yeah, she'll go back down to a 2
Perfect.
next turn. So there is that.
Okay, well, on my second action, I'm definitely going to I'm definitely going to parlay.
Okay.
So I have 6 or more cards in my hand, so I actually can do this. I'm going to test head, so it's I have 5, so it's 5 to 2. It's 5 to 2. I'm going to pitch something to help that out. I'm going to pitch. Let's just pitch Unexpected Courage. 5, so that's 7 to 2.
Okay.
And I got a tentacle. Awesome.
Sick.
So auto fail. That's great. Cool. And with my last action, do I want to equip Shriveling? If I equip Shriveling, she's going to do an attack of opportunity on me, right?
Correct.
Damn.
So then you get hit twice this turn, once from equipping it and then once again during the enemy phase.
Yeah. But if I actually punch her in the face with the spirit,
Remember, she's a 5.
Oh,
she is a 5 still.
Yeah, I'm gonna parlay again.
Okay.
For the third action. So it's 5 to 2, and I can pump that up.
There's only 3 tokens in the bag. I mean, obviously you can still draw them, as we've both seen very clearly. So, whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah. We're going to do... Jeez. It's 5 to 2. Gosh darn it. We're going to toss Torrent of Power. We're going to get rid of one of my alchemical transmutation. Right there. So I'll get another 2.
I don't think you even have to get rid of one. Because
really?
With just a single mind, you'll be 6 to 2. And -4 is the biggest thing in the bag.
Okay, so I won't do that. I'll just toss that.
Yeah.
And, come on.
Right click. Right click,
my
baby.
God, dude. Are you kidding me?
Please. Oh my God.
-4
Okay, so I'm
if you
very,
fail
very
Take a
glad that
Horror.
you pitched that. So you would have gotten that would have been so bad, actually. Because I would have put a Doom on her. The Doom wouldn't have mattered, it's gonna get cleared anyway. But you would have taken another horror. So you did succeed.
Did I?
You did succeed. Yeah, -4.
Oh, minus
You're
four.
up
Yeah,
4.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And as you saw, obviously the -4 can come out of the bag.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
Um, but you do get the clue off of Ishimaru.
Yeah. Take the
And that
clue.
was your third action, right?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay, so then I will go. So since I am here with Constance, maybe, just maybe, I can get both of these. I would really like to.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great.
I'm currently at 5-3. So I'm up 2. I have 3 attempts at it, so I'm just gonna go for it and we'll see how it goes. First one succeeds.
Nice.
When I succeed, I trigger the ability in this room to draw a card for free.
Yep. Oh, I triggered my parlay action. And I gained 2 resources.
Oh yeah, nice, right on. Second attempt. Again, I'm not pitching anything.
Nice.
I succeed
Dude.
again. All right, so I have 1 action left, but before I do, Constance says when the last clue is removed from Constance's domain, flip this card over and resolve its text.
Oh.
She's asking, can I offer you a glass of champagne? So flip her and read that.
All right. Engram's Oath. It doesn't take long for the amiable hostess to open up to you about the play. Oh, yes. My husband and I helped Sebastian produce the whole thing, she explains. I was a little hesitant at first, but that director, Mr. Nigel Engram, my, what a talented man, she laughs. He's so very eccentric. Did you know before rehearsals even began, he had us recite some kind of, why, I suppose it was an oath of sorts, a formality, I guess. You know creative types and their silly rituals. But afterward, we were filled with so much spirit, she smiles, zeal in her eyes. From that moment on, we had no hesitations. The King in Yellow would be the most successful performance in Arkham history. Remember that you interviewed Constance. Flip this card back over to its bystander asset side.
If you look on our campaign log, there's a place specifically for the IPs interviewed.
Oh, nice.
And so now she is on there.
Okay.
Okay, and so she goes back over, and there she is. So Diane Devine, you'll notice, will not go to somebody with 0 clues. That was actually a change in the return to. The original version of her could go to somebody with 0 clues, so you could just clear one off. The original version of her, you could also fight and kill, stop dealing with her. This right here is a significantly different, a very subtle tweak that has huge implications on the game.
Yeah, no, it made her way more annoying. Yeah.
So I have 2 actions left. I actually would move in to go try to get that clue off Ashley, but Diane's not going to move next turn.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I can't go north, because if I go north, then I have to keep testing that for clue every time.
Yep.
So
you can go back to the foyer and grab that clue.
Yeah, I think that as much as I hate to do that,
yeah,
I am going to do that. I'll move here, and that'll be my last action. And that will mean that I can lure the maniac away from the rest of the party. So that'll be the end of the turn.
Wait. You had 2 actions left, though, right?
No, she had 2 clues on her. So I did.
Oh, got it.
Parlayed, moved.
Got it.
Oh, I did need to check this, though. I always forget my hunch
Your hunch deck, dude. Yeah.
No stone unturned. I'm not moving. I'm actually going to do no stone unturned instead.
Okay.
So pay 0 for that and search the top 6 cards of my deck for a card of my choice. And those 6 cards will be... Oh, yes. There's a couple juice... Oh, my God. Wow, that's too bad. Just stack them all together.
Yeah.
There are some really good choices here. Do I want movement? Do I want permanent movement? Do I want permanent...
you got all your upgrades, dude. Double Pathfinder and Grizzly Totem.
I know.
And Ace of
I'm
Swords.
actually
These
really
are all
sad
your
because
upgrades.
now they're going to get shuffled back in. And that's really too bad. I think the right move here... You don't understand how hard a choice this is. Those are all really, really good.
Well, the deduction you throw back, right? That one's
Yeah.
you can't
Sorry.
actually.
These two are not happening.
Yeah.
These two are not happening.
Yeah.
These three are huge. So I'm gonna go and pick, because of how the movement works. No, this will be on me.
I think it's either Pathfinder or Grizzly Totem.
Yeah, because Grizzly Totem will allow me to potentially find Pathfinder again. I'm gonna take Pathfinder. I'm gonna take Pathfinder. So these are gonna get shuffled back in my deck. And that is the end of my turn.
Dude, I like this No Stone Unturned card, dude.
Yeah, and I can play it on you, obviously, if I'm at your location too, which is really
nice.
big for you to find something. And that is the end of my turn, the end of your turn. So enemy phase. First thing, she moves somewhere, but there's nowhere to go that doesn't have at least one clue, so she stays put.
So she stays there. This guy readies. Yeah.
Readies. And your thing hits you for 1/1.
Yeah, 1/1.
Okay. And then we get a card and a buck.
Yep.
Did I shuffle my deck? I didn't.
I don't think you.
I
don't think you did.
So I'm gonna shuffle it and be legit. I wanted that though, real bad. Okay.
All right.
So
then we're on third doom right here.
Okay. So resolve a sickening reality.
Oh, is there nothing on this?
Read the front of it. It says instead of advancing it,
oh, okay.
we resolve the sickening reality card.
Yeah. So if there are no cards underneath this scenario, reference card advance to agenda 2B instead.
Okay, so grab the top one off of that stack right there.
Okay.
And read it.
Okay. Sickening reality. It's so good to see you again, the woman in the yellow dress speaks fondly and quietly to one of the other guests, like they're old friends just seeing each other for the first time in years. Diane's voice is soothing at first, but there lies within it an undercurrent of something else, something primal, something menacing. I trust we have held fast to our promise. You don't catch their reply, but Diane's smile spreads into a manic grin. Her skin starts to bubble and boil as though there's something hidden beneath the surface trying to escape. Oh, is that so? She turns directly towards you, her eyes ablaze with fury. Is that so? Each investigator at Diane Divine's location takes one horror. Flip this card to its enemy side and switch it with the asset version of Diane Divine, removing that version from the game.
Okay, I've actually never gotten this one. So flip that card over and throw her down there.
And throw her over here. Okay. Oh, jeez. I just... Tabletop. Okay. Diane, the new enemy. Monster, cultist, lunatic, elite, prey. The person with the most clues. Hunter. She gets +3 health per investigator, so she's got +6 health. She's got 9 health. After any investigator performs a parlay action, move her toward that investigator.
That
oh my god,
so bad. Dude! She is so bad. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, I have 3 clues. You have 3 clues. If you put her on me, I could evade
she's
her.
Not moving now. She's not moving now. We're past the enemy phase.
Oh, okay.
She's going to sit here this turn.
Okay.
So, first thing we do is we draw our bad cards, and then we'll decide what we do with her.
Okay. Drawing the bad card. Dance of the Yellow King. This sounds not good. Revelation. If there are no lunatic enemies in play, Dance of the Yellow King gains Surge. Otherwise, test 3. I think we do have a lunatic, right? Yep, we do.
Diane's also now a lunatic as well.
Okay, so otherwise, test 3. So I have to do a test 3 head check. If you fail, the nearest lunatic enemy readies, moves one location at a time until it reaches your location, engages you, and makes an immediate attack. So I think that would just be the young psychopath on
Correct.
me.
Yeah.
All right, so test, it's 5 to 3. I can pitch some stuff.
If you fail, you will get hit once.
Yeah.
Oh, you also do have the ability to counterspell this, but it costs you a horror to do it, so...
I don't have counterspell.
Sorry, I call it counterspell water protection.
Yeah, water protection, yeah.
It's
this is a non...
non-peril.
Yeah.
treachery.
Yeah.
But it's only saving you 1 physical damage, and it's like the horror's worse for you right
The
now.
horror's
anyway.
worse for me.
Yeah.
I think what's
So-
going to happen is I'm going to pitch Spirit Seeker to get me 2 more.
Okay.
Sure. So it's 7 to 3. So I should be safe.
Should be.
Should be. I mean, there's a
Good
tentacle
luck.
in the bag. Okay, what is that?
Stars.
Oh, that's the good one.
That's the
Plus
best
1. So, and add 1 charge to an asset you control. So let's add another one to Mr. Relay.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be pretty good
Yeah.
against Diane, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, and so this guy goes away then.
yeah,
Cool. Whew.
and that was good. My bad card is. Oh no!
Oh, what is this?
So shocking display. This is the one we added to the deck. The one of
Yep.
randomly resolve one of the sickening reality cards underneath the scenario reference cards. Cards cannot be canceled. It also says victory 0. The reason it says victory 0 is anything that has the word victory on it, when it is dealt with or done, it goes to your victory display.
Yeah, and we get XP
meaning
for
it
it.
can't be shuffled back in the deck. So it's saying this is only going to happen once,
Yeah.
but we immediately resolve a bonus sickening reality card. So I'm shuffling them again, and here is number 2. We just got... Oh god, you can't counter that. Crap, you don't have the XP version of the ward of protection.
No, I don't. It's only
See,
for
that would
me.
be the one reason that would be really good right there.
Yeah. But it says he can't. Yeah, it says he can't counter it. Yeah.
That one does say that. I'm sorry, you're right. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah.
It does say that.
Sickening reality. Mr. Perry takes another puff from his cigar, and his eyes burn a deep red hue. As he exhales, his skin begins to crack and hardens into stone. Cigar smoke exudes from the fissures in his skin, and the temperature in the room rises dramatically. He clenches his hand around the chair's armrest, which crumbles to ash in his awful grasp. Each investigator at Jordan Perry's location takes 1 horror. Okay, we're not with him. Move each clue from Jordan Perry to his location, and then flip this card to its enemy side. Switch it with the bystander asset of Jordan Perry, removing that version from the game. So,
Okay, so this is gone.
this comes in, and this guy is Jordan Perry, 8 health, dude. Hunter, forced at the beginning of the enemy phase, heal 1 damage from him. Dude, things are getting really nasty
It's
right now.
really bad, and I've never been happier that like you've had Mr. Relaya equipped, because all these things are like at least somewhat reasonable to evade.
Yeah.
Because this is terrible. Like, we're gonna have to get out of here really soon
Yeah.
with very little clue, and I don't like it. But that was my bad card. So now we move on to our turn.
Yeah. I mean, I almost want to just like grab a clue and leave, dude. I'm getting like
No, and that is a choice. Remember that. So as soon as you grab a clue, she will hop onto you. She won't hit you. So you could grab a clue, and then evade her and go to the exit or something.
Yeah.
But basically, she's not going to hit you when she jumps on you. She will just jump on you.
Yeah,
That does mean that.
I want to try to grab both clues and just leave, dude. I don't know. I don't think we're getting anything.
Okay. So here's a thought. If you grab both clues, she'll hop on you. That'll be on you. Then you could evade the young psychopath. Then I can move up and grab this clue, which will pull her off of you.
Does she still
right?
do that?
Yeah, because it says whenever any investigator moves, the party action. So I'll actually pull her off of you.
Oh, you have Pathfinder, don't you? Yeah.
I do have Pathfinder. I do have to use it when I'm unengaged. So.
Oh, okay.
The thing is I can't afford to end my turn here because of its ability. However, I could end my turn like here, but then this guy. We want to. Hopefully, we can at least get like 1 more person interviewed. So I could just go in and interview Ashley. Yeah.
You might go in, interview Ashley. That's your whole turn. You end there. We're gonna have to do an encounter deck, and then she gets pulled on you.
And then I'll have all these on me.
But yeah, let's say then you have like
But then
you have
pull
all
her
3
off
of them,
me.
or all 2 of them on you. Yeah.
But then she'll be on you at the end of the turn. The way that I'm saying to do it, she would be on neither of us at the end of the turn. No, she's still going to move and hit.
She's gonna
one of
move
us.
to somebody. Yeah.
I feel like we need to get at least 1 more person interviewed here.
Yeah.
So
No, I
like,
agree with you. I feel like it's just with the appearance of this guy now, who's a hunter.
yeah, we don't want to be near Big Boy.
Yeah, I'm like this is getting a little out of hand here.
We can juggle Diane around, so that's the only thing we have going on. So unfortunately, like this guy being here is like the real culprit.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go in there later.
It's
I don't know.
it's the combination of this person here and the courtyard itself kind of sucks.
Now I can kill him in one hit. So
He
I
has
could
3.
go in there.
Yeah, he only has 3 life left.
Right. So he would take one when he jumps on me, and then I could shoot him. So I think that's probably what I'll do with him, and just hope I don't draw an enemy, and then you can just occupy Diane for a turn.
Yeah. I think my turn is going to be trying to grab these 2 clues and evading her.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. I like that.
I think
And
that's
then
my
by
turn, but
doing
whether or
that,
not we
that'll
want to
get
do
you out of
your
my
turn
stuff.
first or not.
Yeah, and then next turn, I can grab the last one off of Ashley, and then we can bail. Maybe
Yeah.
we can clear these 2, then bail.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Okay, let's try that.
Right. So you should go first, right? So then I pull Diane off of you.
No, because if I go... Oh, actually, yeah. If I'm only fighting this turn, then yes, absolutely, you're right.
Yeah.
So that is what we'll do. So here's what I'm going to do. My first action is going to be to play...
Wait, what's your hunch deck, dude?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. My hunch deck survey says heal 2 horror. That is awesome, but I would want to use it more on you, and you're nowhere near me right now,
Yeah.
so I think I'm just not going to use it this turn.
Okay.
Okay, so my first action is going to be to pay 3 for Pathfinder. I'm just going to put it here in my spell slot because I don't have spells in the deck.
Okay.
So that costs me 3. Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm going to do a fast action to use Pathfinder because nothing's engaged on me. I'm going to use it to move into here.
Okay.
A couple things happen when I do that.
Yep.
After you enter, after it engages you. So I think first thing I do is I rip the top card off the deck, and
Yep.
it is not an enemy. I'm sorry, here. I'll show you what it was here. I drew it up top. My bad. It's right here.
Where do you want
Middle
to
of the
put?
board. Right. Sorry.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
It would have been a peril, and it actually would have been really, really terrible for us. So I'm kind of glad I got rid of that. Because if the Man of the Paladins masks out, it's just a huge test, and we take 2 horror. So
Okay.
that was good. That was actually really good.
The Man of the Paladin mask is out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, is the way this is worded, we only worry about it if it's an enemy.
Oh,
So I
okay,
got rid of that
got it.
for
Cool,
us.
cool.
Then this thing hops on me. When it hops on me, I take a damage, and it takes a damage.
Yep.
Leaving it at 2 health.
Yep.
She also hops on me.
That's right.
But-
Wait, she only hops on you if you make a parlay.
No, she also naturally just hops on you because that's what enemies do. She follows the normal rules for enemies as
Oh,
well.
because you went to courtyard. Just kidding. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to now shoot at this guy right here.
Yep.
I will spend a bullet. That puts me at 5, 6 to 3. I have 2 chances at it, so I'm just gonna go for it because I have 2 shots at it.
Okay.
I fail. At -4, and I take a horror.
Yep. You failed. This has been real.
I'm going to burn an unexpected courage this time because I really need to not fail.
So it's
On
8
the
to
second
3.
one.
All right.
Okay. So that does kill him.
Yep.
And he will get discarded. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Damn. Okay. That's okay. You're still there with Ashley.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm going to parlay Ishimaru. So I have 6 cards in my hand, and I have to. Ooh. If I pitch a card, then I won't be able to parlay her again.
Right. I think the first one you're just gonna have to go for it like raw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for it raw. And so, what is it? 5 to 3.
5 to 2. So
5
you're
to
up.
2.
You're
Yeah.
up 3. That's only 2 tokens. 3. It's only 3 tokens in the bag. Although the skulls do make you draw another. But I mean,
Alright.
it's what you gotta do. It's just
Instant
that's
fail.
pretty sick.
That was the sickest pull ever.
That was really sick. Yeah.
All right. So
does she move on to you now? Is it when you successfully? Yep. She does hop onto you now.
Okay, and she's not going to attack me though, so I can
No.
parlay again.
You parlay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to parlay again. I think I'm going to evade next time, so I can throw something.
Okay.
And I think what we're going to do is it is 5-3. We're going to throw 5-3. We're going to throw Torrent of Power and get rid of one of my alchemical transmutations to make it 7-3.
Sounds good. That's the number.
0. Okay, didn't need to do it. Got a clue.
Okay. Nice.
And we'll increase the clue value. All right, so I got 4 clues. You got 3 clues. I have the last clue. I mean, my last action. I gotta Vader, dude.
If you don't, yeah, you're going to be taking a hit from Jordan, the young psychopath, and from Diane.
Yeah.
Um,
So here we go, Mr. Relay time.
Which one do you want to evade? She's easier to evade. Yeah, so I think going for her makes sense.
Yeah, evade Diane, right? Because it's 2. Yeah.
The thing is, she moves either way, but that way she won't. Yeah, she won't hop on one of us. Actually, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. This way. Yeah. So
Okay.
it is 5-2.
You can use this though.
Oh, dude. Yeah. My fast action right there.
So yeah, that way you don't have to burn any cards. So that way, if you
Boom.
want to go back in,
Don't even matter, dude. Don't even matter. I'm so
Correct.
good right now.
so she gets evaded.
She gets
And
invaded.
you can move.
She's gonna stay at this location. I'm gonna move.
This guy hunts for either of us. So right now, if you stay there, I can have him hunt onto me, or he will hunt onto you. Either way, one of us is getting hit by him. I have Alice to soak. So basically, you can just stay put and take another 1-1, and then try to get Ishimaru next turn.
And try
then
to
we
get that
can just-
last clue. I want this last clue.
Yeah, I do too. What I'm thinking is, there's no way for me to get out next turn because I can't use Pathfinder and take 2 actions off of action.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work because Diane will hop on.
Okay,
me no
so
matter
there's
Oh.
at least 2 rounds left.
unless you go first. No, yeah, I think so.
Which means I should probably just stay put then.
Okay.
So if that's the case, I have 1 act. Wait, no, that was all my actions, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And so what am I going to do next turn? I'm going to get moved up on.
I think what you do is you get the clue. He can move up onto either of us. I think you get the clue and leave. I think your whole action next turn is you do this once, and hopefully you can take a hit. You have enough health to take a hit from both of them and just walk out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you will. Yeah,
I don't
you
know if
should
I
be
will
able to.
either.
You should be able to because we can make it so that she doesn't go on to you.
Okay.
The issue is I don't know if I can get the last one off Ashley and leave. I can definitely leave and survive the hits, but I don't know if I can do both. So
All right.
I guess the other choice is you come into here with me and then we deal with both of them together. But I don't know if that really helps because then you might flip an enemy. So that seems really risky.
That's like, yeah. I mean, I don't think that like helps us at all, right? That
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stay.
Okay. Then my turn, right?
Yeah.
No. Wait. No, I already went. I went
Yeah,
first.
you already went. So it's the enemy's turn.
Okay, so then
I'm taking 1-1 from
She
this young
readies up.
psychopath.
and then he is going to hit one of the 2 of us. So if he comes and hits me, if you take 1, you're not going to be able to survive. Because the thing is that I could take, as soon as I did the investigate, she's going to hop on me. So my thought is I took the investigate, pulled her onto me, and then walked away. No, I think I have to take the hit from this guy or you die.
I think
I
yeah,
have
it's
to.
it's the horror.
Right. So
Yeah.
he comes in, he hits me for 1-1. And now we get a card and a buck. Untap your cards, get a card and a buck.
Card in the buck. All right, here we go. All right.
Okay. And we get a doom. And we draw bad cards. Good luck.
What's going on,
Big deal.
Shannon? It's been a long time.
Hey, Shannon. We're getting completely bodied in this.
Like it's so bad right now. Okay.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna die. It just depends on how greedy we want to get. It would be really nice to at least interview these two, since like clearly our campaign log cares about that. But
yeah,
I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
Yeah. All right. So Dance of the Yellow King. If there are no lunatic enemies in play, get Surge. There are. So test willpower 3. So if you fail, then they attack me. Okay. One of them does. The nearest one, I guess I get to choose since they're both on me. So it's 5 to 3.
You can't pitch a card.
I can't pitch a card.
Do Ishimaru. Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay.
Wow, fail.
Okay, so you take 1 and 1.
Cool, dude.
Okay. So things just got a lot more interesting.
Yep.
A lot more interesting. However,
what up, Heartboard Games?
No,
Thank you so much for the raid.
No, actually, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Will I?
Because of Miss Relaya. Because of Miss Relaya, you're going to be fine. That card, I think, is going to save your life. My card is Maggot Swarm. Hooray!
Thank you so much. Welcome to the best camp on Twitch, Bent Archer.
Okay. You can get out. All you've got to do is you just parlay, get the clue. Evade. Evading will take you down here, and resigning does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So you can get out.
Oh, that's right. Resign doesn't do that. Yes.
Resign does not. So as long as you succeed at your evade check, which you can pitch cards to because you won't need them anymore, you can get out.
Yep. Okay. So am I going first or?
Yeah. And then I'll see what happens after that, and make my bet after.
Parlay against 2. So parlay 2. So 5 to 2. I can get rid of. I only need 1, right?
You only need what? 1 test? Yeah. And then you just need to make sure you have enough to pass the next test. So as long as you can get yourself to like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pitch Water Protection. So it's 6 to 2.
Use anyway. Yeah.
Here we go. Come on. Okay. I passed.
Good. Okay. So
we got the last clue. Yep. I'm gonna increase
sheet.
my clue thing over here. We're gonna go read her card.
Yep.
Which is when the last clue is removed from Ishimaru, flip this card over and resolve its text. And she says, "My, what a bold choice of dress." And then the pattern. In speaking with Miss Ishimaru, you discover that she designed all the costumes worn in tonight's performance, save for one. That stranger character. Peculiar role, is it not? For whatever reason, Mr. Engram would not allow me to change his outfit, not one bit. And that mask, she scoffs. Did you know, one time I found that actor, I don't even know his name, I found him drawing a strange pattern behind the backdrop for the second act. You know, the one with the 2 suns. He gave me a terrible stare, and I dare say I jumped right off the stage and ran. You ask what the pattern looked like, and she finds a nearby napkin and begins to draw. Her recreation is much more detailed than you expected. Rings of concentric semicircles lined with strange runes, and at the center is a pair of wavy lines. You ask her what it means, and she shrugs. Haven't the slightest clue. Remember that you interviewed Haruko. Flip this card back over. So we did interview her. I think Haruko. Matt is writing it over here. Yeah. We interviewed 2. Hopefully 3. All right, so that was my first action for the parlay, which means Diane dove on me, which here was already on me. Okay. Second action is to Mists of Relay.
So evade the easier one, because it doesn't matter which one.
I'm going to evade Diane, she's at 2. Yeah,
Volps, I'll try to keep hitting that -4 as much as possible. I might change it up a little and hit that tentacle for you too.
Yeah.
But
yeah, dude. I mean, I know we hit like mad tentacles last scenario, so we're trying to switch it up a little bit.
You're welcome, bro.
All right, so I threw away to Mist of Relay. It is 5 to 2. I'm going to Spirit of Athame this thing. So it's 7-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Oh, you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And so now it says during this evasion, you have to choose and discard a card from your hand because that's how the spell backfires. So it's a card of your choice. All right.
I guess I'll just get rid of one of my shriveling.
Makes sense.
The bad one.
Okay, that makes extra sense.
And but I'm gonna get horror, dude. I'm gonna go insane.
No. I can save you.
Oh, wait, I still have
But
one more action left.
You gotta evade. You
I have to evade
her.
I can't
You
evade
have
the same
to
one.
evade- No, you can't evade Diane because the way I get Diane off of you is by doing an action.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only way we can get them both off you. Is you
Yeah.
have to evade the young psychopath.
Okay. All right. So Mr. Relay on the young psychopath here. It's 5-3. I'm going to pitch. 5-3. 6-3. I'm gonna pitch. You know what? I'm gonna pitch my shriveling, dude.
Okay.
And my drawn to the flame,
Okay.
dude.
We don't want you to die. I agree.
Yeah. So that's 5, 6, 7. 7-3.
Okay.
Whoa, dude, we have to draw another one, right?
Yeah, and it gets worse. But go ahead.
I know the doom is on.
Okay, that's good.
That was good. So I'm gonna put another one on Mr. Relay.
So that you do succeed. However, you did trigger again the bad thing on Mr. Relay. The spell backfired because you drew a skull. So you have to discard another card from your hand.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I guess
sucks,
the right is
but
sinking. Here we go.
you can get out next turn. Okay. My thought is next turn you get that one clue that's going to be here and leave. So I don't know if that means you want to get rid of Mr. Relay.
Oh, there's actually something on the location. Yeah. I can get rid of Holy Rosary.
Like that way, like all you do next turn is you just try to get that clue and leave. Oh, the problem with Mr. Relay, though, or Red of Seeking, is if you draw one of those bad tokens, you'll be stuck here.
Yeah, it's...
Never mind. Yeah, do whatever. Yeah, it's not going to matter. You're just going to have to leave. You're not even able to get that clue. Yeah, so just discard whatever.
Yeah, the right of seeking. Okay.
Okay, so you evade her here. She goes there, and then you can move one space. Are you moving towards the exit?
I'm moving towards the exit, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now... Oh, God. Okay. So the way that I need to do this is I need to move up. No, I can't. It has to be somewhere where I can go and do a test. So it has to be here. Or I just do it right here with Ashley and get them both on me.
It'll take you 2 actions to parlay with her.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to decide is if I do this, then I get both those 2 on me.
Yep.
And then I end my turn. Oh, I have this rat on me too. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, I got it. First action, I'm going to shoot this maggot swarm. I will be a 6-3.
Wait, you have to do your hunch deck. I do have to do my hunch deck. Yeah.
I do have to do my hunch deck.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Although, yeah, that actually could be the difference. No, it's not going to change things. All right, so I'm 6-3. The thing is like I don't have the ability. No, I guess I could pump with unexpected courage. Trying to decide if I need to kill this thing or I die. So yeah, I have to do this.
Thanks so much for the resub, ETG. All right, okay. You got it.
So -1. So this thing is dead.
Okay, cool.
That was action 1.
Action 1.
Action 2 is I parlay. So I get this last clue off of her and put it on here. When I do that, this thing hops off of you. Diane hops off of you, moves up to me down here. And then that will be my last action. However, we do get to read Ashley. So go ahead and read. Oh, sorry, I put it down there.
Yeah, Ashley. Her voice is beautiful and full of passion. If only you knew what the lyrics meant. All right. Above and below, Ashley's song is beautiful and haunting, and you find yourself mesmerized by its melody. You don't know why the lyrics call to you, but for some reason you can't get them out of your head. Above the city, the storm clouds rage, and the waves crash through the gilded cage. The skies open the path above to Las Carcosa. Below the earth, the salt water seeps, the shadows fall as the red sun sleeps. The ocean opens the path below to dim Carcosa. Remember that you interviewed Ashley. Flip this card over.
Done. Okay. And so now the turn ends.
The turn ends.
Enemy phase. So
Yep.
first enemy phase. So this young psychopath readies.
Yep.
I get hit for 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
So we'll have Ashley has to take 1.
Yep.
I don't think I get out of here alive.
Oh no.
That's all right. So actually, maybe what I do is, do I take both of the physical damage on me? Because if I'm going to go and get a mental trauma, if I'm going to get trauma, I want it to be physical trauma. So
Right.
I'm actually going to go I'm not going to have Alice take the physical. I'm going to take the physical. She's going to take the horror and die.
Okay.
Then I will take the second horror and the second physical. So I was at 4 and 4. Now I'm at 6 and 5. Went up 2 physical, 1 horror.
Yeah.
Okay. This is called gaming the game. Like, this is what I have to do to make our run possibly work later.
Yeah.
If Pathfinder right now was a shortcut, I would actually be able to get out without dying, but that's not going to happen.
Okay.
So,
All right. So that's you. I don't get hit. Okay.
you don't get hit. So now we go to the chip and chair. Sorry, draw a card and get a buck.
Yep.
We get the Doom, putting us at 2 out of 3.
Yep.
And draw your bad card.
Draw them bad cards. Cool. Bleeding Walls. Test X. X is the shroud value of your location. So the location I'm at is a 2.
You die if you fail this.
So it is 5 to 2.
This is ready.
5 to 2, and I'm going to pitch an astral travel.
Okay.
So 6 to 2. Here we go. Nice.
Then you
We got
pitch
it.
that. Okay. All right. My bad card is Maggot Swarm.
Okay.
Okay, that sucks. I'm definitely dead. But I'll be able to make it so I die to physical damage instead of mental damage.
So Pathfinder,
And,
you're engaged.
Yeah. If I wasn't engaged, like if I could use that right now, I could get out. But
Yeah.
I can't.
And so all the clues that you have don't matter.
Yeah.
They'll-
So you might as well just go first. Try a couple actions to get this clue and then leave. The only risk is if you draw the tablet and fail, you take a horror and die. So that's your gamble. Do you try to get this last clue?
If I... So what's the shroud value there? It's 2, right?
So you're even right now.
Oh my god. And I can't... Yeah.
So you can investigate, leave. And there's no risk other than that one token. That one token will be GG.
Well, why would that one token hurt me?
Because it says if you fail, take 1 horror.
If I fail, take 1 horror.
That's the only reason it hurts you. And we know it's in there because we found it a couple times. So, you've got to decide, are you a man who wants a clue? Or are you a man who doesn't want the clue? You don't know what they do yet.
I don't know what they do yet. And so if I get the clue and leave, and you die, does that mean that altogether we only have 6 clues? We only have the clues that I
No.
have left with?
No. The way that it's worded on this thing right here is it says that my clues get added to the act. So they don't get dropped. They get added to the act.
Okay, where does it say that?
On the act.
Oh, on the act deck. Oh, find as many clues as you can, then get out. Okay. Place each. Okay. So, even if I die, my clues still count too. Then, so we both count.
Correct. You would be at 4 mental trauma.
But the whole resigning thing is like one of us exits, one of us doesn't. We could read a different story.
I think either way we read the same story.
Oh, okay. Well, if either way we read the same story, I should definitely try to get the clue.
I don't remember. Yeah, I honestly don't remember. So yeah, I mean, like, you know.
Okay, here we go. Investigate. It's 2v2, baby. Here it is. Wait, are you sure I can't do anything for this? I can't, right? No.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
You could draw one card and see if it has a book on it, but I don't think many cards in your deck do. So
No. I kind of streamlined my deck so it just gives me all head.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go. 2v2. Fail. And so I got a horror? Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah. No. It's only if you draw the tablet token specifically.
Okay, here we go. Another one. +1.
+1.
All right, I got the clue, and then my third action, I will resign. So I will give myself the clue. That has been taken off. And
you are off the board. I am going to die. I'm trying to decide if there's anything I can do before I die to, it's cool, and I just don't think there is. Because I have 3 things on me. So, there's no clue here to working the hunch on.
Yeah.
There's just,
double deduction.
Okay, here's what I can do. I'm going to attempt to take 3 evasion tests. However, if any of these are a tablet, I get a mental trauma. It just doesn't seem worth it.
It doesn't seem worth it, right? Because if you're going to die anyway, you don't want the mental trauma.
Right. So I'm going to move. When I move, before I move, these things hit me. So I'll take them in this order. I'll take 1 and 1 from Diane. Oh no. I'm still going to take the mental trauma. I'm still going to take it because I have to take them.
Oh, so you might as well try the evade.
I might as well try the evade.
Yeah.
Okay. So I attempt to evade Diane. Fail. Attempt to evade Diane. Definitely fail. Oh, I had these automatics in my hand.
I saw it, Rel. You redeemed it with your twitch crits.
I attempt to evade Diane.
Oh, I spin your wheel from before. Yeah, I did.
I succeed.
Okay.
She's evaded. My turn ends. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I just realized I could do something. I can't remember if all enemies hit you at once. I think they all hit you one at a time.
What could you have done that's different?
The only thing I could have done is just ended my turn and then got hit, but I don't think they hit you at once. They still hit you one at a time, so it's not going to change anything. I could have just pitched these guns because I forgot they had a float on them, but it wouldn't matter. I'm dead. I die and take a mental trauma. That just happens. So
you're going to take a physical and mental trauma?
No, just one or the other. You can pick what you die to. So I will take the mental trauma and go down.
Oh, okay.
I would rather take physical, but I take them simultaneously, so I go to 7 and 6 before I go to 8 and 7. So I have to take. I died to the mental off of the first hit. That's why I have to do it this way. I was trying to go and get the physical hit, but
yeah.
I would have had to have done something else that I don't think there was a way to do. So anyway, we got her. I do get a mental trauma. Let me mark that. That's sick.
Yeah, the founder says you pick the order, and Bent Archer says F.
F indeed, Garza.
Yeah.
F indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, return to is significantly harder.
Yeah, it's like serious, dude. Like this game is so hard.
Like, I mean, we had a couple bad tokens, but we had a couple good ones too. You got a couple stars in there, but no, we got. Okay, so anyway, let's move on and read it. So we got So when investigators eliminate resign, find as many clues as possible and get out of this place. So the only reason that the agenda would advance tells us is if the doom would advance and there's nothing under here, meaning we advance the act. Or I don't know. No, actually, I don't even think we advance it. That's right. I don't even think we technically.
Yeah, we don't
this.
need advance. We just have to leave. Yeah.
Let me double check. Don't. Yeah. See. Actually, this is funny. I'll show you. This is actually a great Arkham thing. This is something Matt Newman did. Okay, so go ahead and flip it.
Should I read it?
So flip it back over real fast, and I'll show you something that's kind of cool before you flip it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
So if you look at it, nothing here says to flip it, right? So what we're supposed to do is just go and do our story.
Yeah.
But if you get confused and you flip it, go ahead and flip it and see what it says.
Madness. Now in madness. The state of being mentally ill is extremely foolish behavior. Nice. Why are you looking at this side? No reason to flip. Flip back.
Yep.
Nice.
So
I like it.
what we do is we come up here then to our campaign log.
Yep.
And we go to, there we are, Snare Last King. And here we are. So
if no resolution was reached and at least one investigator resigned, go to resolution 1, right? That's us.
Okay, so if both of us had died, we would have gotten resolution 2. So it did matter that one of us died, one of us got out. Okay. So go ahead.
So resolution 1. The brisk autumn air embraces you as you exit the manor. There is no doubt in your mind that the cast and the crew of the King in Yellow have become affected by madness. Perhaps it's getting to you as well. You feel an encroaching darkness, a presence in your mind not unlike the gaze of the stranger. Startled, you peer about the front yard and for the first time since escaping the manor. The scene is different. The front windows are not smashed as they were when you first approached. The trail of blood you had noticed on the porch has been wiped clean, and instead of a disturbingly warped music you had heard upon entering, the soothing tones of slow jazz drift from the courtyard. In your campaign log, under VIPs interviewed, record the name of each character you interviewed. I think we already did that.
So the reason is because it told us just to remember them at first. Things you remember, you don't write down. It's only things it tells us to record.
Got it.
But
in your campaign log under VIPs slain, record the name of each unique lunatic enemy in the victory display.
That is none.
There's none.
We did not kill anyone.
Okay. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. That's 0.
0. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. For every 2 clues that were on the act deck when the game ended, choose an investigator to earn 1 additional experience point. Experience from this reward must be divided evenly among investigators as possible. I don't think we have any.
No, we do. So you have your 6. I have my 4.
Oh, those were supposed to go up
10.
there. Yeah, 10.
Unfortunately, we divide it by 2, meaning one of us gets 3 experience, one of us gets 2. That's the only thing I hated about this mission is that we're going to one of us is getting an odd amount of XP.
Wait, for every... what?
For every 2, choose an investigator to earn 1. So we got 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then we have to divide it as evenly as possible. So we're going to give you 3 and me 2. Because even though you get bonus experience,
I have my arcane thing.
I know. But first of all, I've played before. I've upgraded many decks. Second, experience is like going to be really valuable to your deck.
Okay.
I mean, it's valuable to any deck, but we're just doing it this way.
Okay, cool.
So I'm getting 3, you're getting 2. However, you're going to get your 2 more that are specifically only for spells.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, and then proceed to Interlude 1, Lunacy's Reward.
Okay, so then we just flip forward. It's right there.
Interlude 1, Lunacy's Reward. The investigators must decide. Choose 1. Things seem to have calmed down. Perhaps we should go back inside and investigate further. Proceed to Lunacy's Reward 1. I don't trust this place one bit. Let's block the door and get the hell out of here. Lunacy Reward 2. If these people are allowed to live, these horrors will only repeat themselves. We have to put an end to this. We have to kill them. Proceed to Lunacy's Reward 3. Okay, so we either go back, we barricade, or we go back in guns blazing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What are you feeling?
It's either 2 or 3, man, right? Like, it's like either you block it or you go back in. You're like, we We can't let this madness live.
I mean, so
I don't think
you know?
I would say, hey, like, let's go back in. That was a swell time. Uh,
Okay, okay.
what, is this different from
Yeah,
the previous one that you
I
did?
have done I have done all of these at various points. This is not different from Return to. No, this is the same. Return to just changes the stuff in mission. It doesn't change the campaign log story.
Okay. Ah, I mean, I know. I feel like everybody in the chat would want us to go in guns blazing, but like, I just like we just had a really hard time. We just had some. We had some like we had two scenarios that were
Fair,
really tough.
fair.
You know.
I do. I'm very aware.
So, and because of the way that this campaign's been rolling, I'm gonna say Lunacy's Reward 2. We're gonna barricade the door and get the hell out of there, dude.
Okay, okay, you got it. I'll put that in our campaign log.
Okay.
LR2. Okay, so flip on forward. Read that bad boy.
Okay. Lunacy's Reward 2. You can't trust your senses. This is all a trick, an attempt to lure you back inside. You're no safer now than you were before. Swallowing your fear, you set to work, barricade the front door of the manor using several of the heavy stone benches lining the cobblestone path in the front yard. You hope it's enough, but you aren't willing to stick around to find out. As soon as you're done, you head back to your vehicle and drive towards Southside, where you hope to find answers. That door isn't going to stop them. In your campaign log, record that you fled the dinner party. Great. Remove
Okay.
all hooded,
Special token.
like hooded man tokens, stone token thing, and bug token from Chaos Bag. Then add in 2 stone-looking tokens to the Chaos Bag.
Yep.
And then the story continues in scenario 3, Echoes of the Past.
Okay. So, Last King, we did Lunacy's Reward. All right. And that is mission 2 of 8.
You know, this is one of those things. It's like on like campaign like 7 or 8, it's gonna be like, well, had you killed everybody in there, or you went in there guns blazing, blah blah blah. Maybe something. Here's like the most epic weapon ever for doing that.
It's true. And if for those of you watching who have played this before, notice the bottom part of our campaign log under doubt and conviction. We don't have anything recorded currently, which I have not been in that position before. So that's new to me.
Oh, okay.
That's unique to how we've been experiencing things so far.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but okay. I mean, the fact that we didn't slay any VIPs is now making me feel like not good. It's like there are like things that need to be filled out on this form, and I'm like where we got to fill out the things in the form. Damn it! All right. And so did you do the chaos bag thing or?
I recorded it there. I didn't know. Do you want me to change it? Do you want to save the chaos bag, or do you want me to?
No, we don't have to save the chaos bag as long as it's recorded. I just didn't know where you recorded it.
So the way I put it right here is I put I1 interlude 1 LR2 swap special tokens to 2 times tablet. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is, because that happens a lot in this campaign specifically, I'm going to pick a better place to do that. That's going to be like consistent. So we're just going to put it. Where are we going to see it each time? Here. I'll put it down here in VIP Sling since we don't have anything in there. So current special tokens in bag 2x tablet. And then that'll just have to be updated every time because that's going to change based on the choices we make with every mission. Okay. Each set of tokens is supposed to represent something slightly different about how your character's mental health is proceeding.
All right. Crazy.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know.
That mission that mission, that can happen a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we have played that mission quite a few times, and I've had a couple times where we've cleared every token,
Yeah.
and I've had a couple times where it's like the worst thing is that what ends up happening is that you'll have like a couple people with one left on them, and then they'll transform, meaning you can't interview them anymore. So
Yeah.
you can get really bad luck on that.
Oh, got it.
We got 3. Like, generally, I think that's like, in my experience, probably about average, or maybe
Yeah, I
even
was going to
above
say
average.
that's. I mean, yeah. We got a majority of them, so
Yeah, yeah,
I guess that's
for
not
sure.
bad. I guess that's not bad. I feel like it went a little. It went smoother than last week's. I think we were getting rocked last week. It was just. But
Yeah,
our chaos bag pulls, man. What is
I
going on, dude?
there are not very many times I've played that I've taken um, trauma. Usually there's a way out. The last 2 missions, did not have a way out.
Yeah,
And like, we got really close first mission. This mission right here, though, because Diane was the first transformation, which again, I've never seen her.
yeah,
Um, like, hey, she's worth 1 VP, but she's 9 health,
yeah,
which is just so much.
yeah. I couldn't believe that. It's like +3 per investigator. I was like,
Yeah.
jeez.
My first turn being go down to 1 money, followed by, well, I'll save you some time by hitting this rat on you, and I
Yeah.
played the vicious blow, and then you do the tentacle. So our first, like, I guess it was like turn 2. That was between turn 1 and turn 2, me losing $4 a card and taking 2 physical damage, and that costing you 1 action to do that to me was one of like the worst starts. Like no momentum, just got completely
You know,
smashed.
and vicious blow is so good too. It's
It
just
is,
like
and it was just, yeah, that hurt.
it
That
just
hurt real
hurts
bad.
so bad. Oh man.
But it's funny, man. I mean, it's even like losing in this game can feel good. Like, the more we play this Return to, I'm terrified of the next box that's Return to, because Slimpy and Shannon and Danny are going back through that mission normally right now.
Yeah.
They've been playing on Sundays, and it's so hard. It's like the hardest thing ever. And the Return to boxes just make them harder.
I mean,
I didn't,
this is
because I'm
particularly I think this is tough. I
yeah,
think this is a really tough.
like,
But
even playing
you're
on
right though. It's
normal,
just like
getting rocked.
what's interesting is like it's like you don't think you do so well, but you're still progressing through. So and you're still getting XP. So it's not like you're hitting your head against the wall,
Yeah.
where you just can't progress. It's just this is just the way this is just your life now. But
Yeah.
it's the choices at the end there that really got me, man. It's just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I feeling where I'm just like, I know I should probably go in guns blazing, but like if I'm like RPing this, and if I'm trying to get like, I'll be like, I barely got out. I got out by myself. Joey D's like insane back there. Like, I gotta go.
Yep. Yep. I'm trying to remember. There was one campaign where we got to like mission 4 or 5, and Slimpy's character was like left behind and driven insane, and he had to start a new character with only 4 missions left, and we ended up winning, but
That's amazing.
Like, 2 of us had like 12 XP, and he had like a new character with 0 XP, and it's funny. It happens, and it's great.
And so to retire and to bring a new character, they basically have enough physical trauma or enough mental trauma that's like their max, right? So they just can't come back. Right?
You can retire whenever you want. Technically, I could be like, Joe Diamond with only 4 sanity is not going to cut it. I'm just going to start over with 0 XP. And it might not be the wrong choice, because having a character with only 4 mind at the start of a mission is really bad.
Right.
I think I will probably continue on with him, but if I get like 1 more mental trauma, I'll probably just have to be out with him, and I'll just have to tag somebody else in. And that's okay. That's fun. I've never had to do that in a campaign before, because in the past, like when things have gotten that bad, we will do like we give ourselves like 1 mulligan on occasion, where we'll be like, okay, we'll play the mission again. But that's usually because we missed some like key thing. In this, I don't, it seems like we're not missing any key things. We're just getting rocked.
Yeah, we're just getting rocked.
It's fun.
All right. So wait, hold on. You already updated your mental trauma in this campaign log.
Yeah.
So
I have,
everything in this campaign log is updated now. Cool.
looks right to me. Yeah, you have your 5 XP, of which 2 have to be for spells.
Yep.
I have 2 in the pool. So as long as you know that's how that works, then yeah, that looks good to go to me.
Oh man. Oh, this game, dude. This game.
I know. Ripping that shocking display was truly unfortunate because we had a ton of time.
We did have a
Except
ton of
for, like,
time. Wait, where are those cards that we hit?
So yeah, we got 3 of them, and I think we could have gotten another one if I hadn't ripped the shocking display. But in the original version, only the 5 main characters can transform.
Yeah.
In the Return to, they make it so that Diane and there's a couple other special characters that come out of the encounter deck. They can transform. We ended up not dealing with them, but like, so they went from like 5 things to 8 things. And she is no joke. Like,
Yeah, she was crazy when she came out, dude. I was like, the only reason why I thought it was okay was because I had a missive relay, and I'm like, it's cool. Yeah. We can kite this one. We can keep going around our business. It's all good. Yeah. Like, not a big deal. And then we transformed, Jerry, whatever, Uncle Jerry over here, or Jordan Perry. and then I was like, well, now we got 2 of these. Like, I don't know. Plus, we had all these things already, like the young lunatics and like other juggalos. And I was like, I can't, dude. There's just too many.
No, I get you. We had to go. I'm just glad you didn't get the trauma too, because that would have hurt to have the first 2 missions getting trauma. Like, usually you can get out without getting trauma.
Yeah.
Like, usually you can bail without it. There's a way out. But this right here there was no way out for me.
Yeah. Trauma for me is particularly bad because I started with 2.
Yeah. It's like really great and no problem, especially on normal. Like, I played through my last campaign with her on hard with those and took 2 trauma. And it was only a 4-part campaign, meaning I didn't even get the full benefit. And it still ruled, and it was the right choice.
Yeah.
But that campaign we played isn't a Return to campaign. That's like the Dream Eaters campaign, the last one, the normal mode. So there's some bad luck. There's some rough times, but it's also, your first time doing it. So it's fun to see how it's playing out, for better or for worse. But yeah. That's mission 2, and we're just dipping our toe in the water so far.
Yeah, dipping our toe in the water. So as far as the story is concerned, everybody, so Act 1, we were in the theater, we fell asleep, we woke up, everything was in disarray, people were dead around us. We were doing this whole chase on this man with the pallid mask thing. We ended up not doing so hot. And that stranger ended up being on to us, and then we basically snapped out of it in the outside the theater. We didn't know what was going on. We ended up going backstage. We found a note to go into this house party, which is the cast party, and then this was scenario 2. So now we walk in. We meet all these guests. We're trying to gather clues from everybody. Everyone's feeling, we're not vibing with this place. Everyone's weird. Blood is boiling. I don't know. Things are strange. And and then Joey D went freaking crazy in there. And then I just bolted out the door, taking the last clue on the way out, and then putting some stone benches in front of the door. And I was like, peace, south side.
You helped me out, though. You saw me coming out. I was babbling a little.
Yeah.
You helped. You propped me up, shoved those things without my help.
Yeah.
Maybe using your special sorcerer's powers.
Yeah.
And got in our car together.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I'll tell you, I'm taking you to the south side, dude. I don't know why we're up here. That's basically where we're at, guys. And so the third installment, which will come next stream, will be this one, Return to Echoes of the Past. So this is gonna be number 3 of 8. God, I don't even know, dude. What's gonna happen to us? But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is I have 5 XP that Matt explained before. 2 of them I have to use for spells. Matt has 2. We're going to figure out what we want to do with upgrading our deck, so that when we start the next stream, we'll talk to you about what upgrades we've done or maybe not have done, what swaps we've done. to sort of customize our decks, make them a little bit better, and then we'll jump into scenario 3. Are they called episodes, or are they called scenarios?
Missions.
Missions.
Mission 3 of the campaign. Yeah.
Okay, missions. Okay. Maybe I'll rewrite all this whenever I'm writing scenarios everywhere. I'll just write mission. All right, cool. So I think that's it. Before we sign off, we have 2 wheel spins. I want to thank everybody for resubbing and for following and all that good stuff. So this first wheel spin is for ETG, who likes to resub about every 2 days. So this is for you, pal. Here you go.
No, you're right. They're called scenarios. You're right. We always just call them missions. But yeah, that's sort of what I was in the book.
Wait, what was it? Scenarios?
It is, yeah, scenario.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, 10 push-ups. So that's 20 push-ups for me. And then I'm going to spin the wheel for Rel to cash in some Twitch crits for this. Let's do that. This is for you. Thanks a lot, Rel. Appreciate it. Oh, man. I just love how all the cards that I wanted. Actually, I did get to use one upgrade, another 10 push-ups. So I have 30 push-ups to do. I think I only used one card that I upgraded. I was really excited about it. I'm gonna go back to this really quickly.
Yeah, that mission's really weird because the way the
yeah, I at least used this, and this thing was awesome.
Yeah,
Spirit of Thame is really great.
Yeah,
but yeah, the new Shriveling, I pitched. The new Rite of Seeking, I don't think I even picked up. The Four Cups never got, and the Sacrifice never got either. So
yeah, no, we got blasted. Like, we didn't get to see a lot of our stuff there. I mean, that mission is weird because the way that you interview people is like so different than like what your deck normally does.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's rough.
It is. Yeah, it is rough. Oh God. Anyway, now I'm gonna upgrade some more stuff that you're not gonna see in episode 3. But I think that's gonna really call it. Matt, unless you have anything other comments about what's going on, I think that might be it, man.
Sounds good. No,
yeah?
I'm good.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 2 of Return to the Path to Carcosa, as Matt continues to have patience with me as I learn how to play this game. I'm really digging it, everybody. So check out this mod if you have it. It's on Tabletop Sim. I'm going to put !Arkham mod in chat. So this is the one that we're using. It's called like the Super Complete Edition. And the other thing that Matt keeps mentioning on stream is Arkham DB. So if you want to go to arkhamdb.com, that's where you can do deck building and check out other people's builds and doing that stuff. I'm going to try to do that this week to check it out because it's really cool. You can check out all the cards. You can build decks. You can even put some of the special cards into your decks and stuff and save them. And then in this mod that we're playing with, you can actually, just like the way we do Keyforge, you can just put in the URL or the code of the deck and it'll auto build it, which is really, really cool. So that's what's really awesome about this this mod and this game, is that there's a lot of resources out there already. So guys, take advantage of all that kind of stuff. If you have TTS, I mean, you just have to subscribe to this mod. You don't have to pay any money for it. So really cool to play with. And I think I'm excited for episode 3, excited for some more deck building. Me and Matt, we're going to talk this week to see when we can, if we can do next Monday to keep it consistent, that'd be cool. But, I think it's all dependent on our schedules these days. We got to take them like week by week. So
yeah. I mean, for my part, I think it is probably likely if we can swing it. But yeah, there are always things that happen. So
yeah. So basically, I will know by this weekend. You'll see it on Twitter. When after me and Matt talk and decide, I'll throw out a promo for episode 3. So with that, I'm gonna say peace, good gaming. I'm gonna save my push-ups for Wednesday because Chris is coming back. We're gonna play Tharsis, and then we'll both do some fitness there. So don't worry, I'm gonna do it, guys. I have it recorded. 30 push-ups for me, 90 push-ups, 90 burpees for Chris. So peace, good day, everybody. So we'll catch you later.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Good night, everyone.